And hello everybody! Welcome back to me streaming some more Kirby hats. How's everybody doing tonight? And once again, as per usual, let me know how the sound balancing sounds. And with me tonight I have Danny. It's just Danny for now. Brian may pop in at some point, probably just for a little bit. Hoping Brandon shows up. Don't know where Ryan is. Ryan might be working. But how is everyone doing tonight? All right. I guess we can wait for a little bit before we get started. Let some more people show up.
Yeah. There we go. I just got onto my phone.
Yeah, I did update the music list a little bit, so now you should be more than just the 5-6 songs that I had before. Like this is the main theme song, the main theme for the character Maya from Killer Instinct. I like it. So how many people do we got here tonight? Let me check. Forget how to actually get straight to. Oh, I guess I can just do this. Hold on. No, you're not late. 68 people here right now. Nice, very nice. So I guess, what did everyone think of the Mario Direct, like the Super Mario, the Super Mario Maker 2 Direct?
Okay, there we go. All right, I just tweeted out the link to the stream.
Okay. Danny, speak real quick.
Yo.
Okay, just making sure that they can hear you. All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying I just tweeted out a link to the stream.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this started then. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off. So as it was decided last time, we're doing all of them in order. Last time we finished off with Pokemon Trainer Johto, so this time we're starting off strong. We're starting off with Frisk, and they will just be basing this off the kind of mixture design that I gave Frisk. I mean, it's not one that I gave. It's not one that I gave him. It's more so just one that I've kind of borrowed assets from a lot of different designs that I've seen for them, based off the sprite, based off the tarot card, based off the figure, based off that official art that Toby Fox had that when the game was first announced for Kickstarter. Alright, so let's get started with this. So I guess the most prominent feature for Frisk Kirby is the hair. That's kind of the big thing. Like, they just need, like, Kirby just needs Frisk's hair. That's all he needs.
Are you gonna give him the the deadpan face that Frisk has too?
What I'm gonna do for that, so I think I would say that normally as Kirby's walking around, he would have his normal face. But what I'm gonna draw is Kirby with doing the action of the neutral special. And while he does the neutral special, I would say that he would be doing the face. So I will at least draw Kirby with Frisk's face, because I would say that for the neutral special itself, Kirby would have that face.
Okay.
All right. And of course, as per usual, if anyone does have any requests, just go ahead and say them outright. Danny's gonna be here helping me keep track, writing them all down. And then at the end of the stream, you will go.
Doing my best anyway.
Yeah, going our best. Again, apologies if we missed if we do miss your request. There are just a lot of you. There are a lot of you, so we're bound to miss a few. So I apologize if that happens. But Danny's doing her best.
That being said, a couple people are wondering: for Frisk, are you just doing one general hat for Frisk, or are you gonna do 3 for neutral, pacifist, and genocide?
I'm just gonna do the one, because I'm gonna say for the just I'm just gonna make an assumption that if Kirby were to inhale Frisk, regardless of what mode they're in, he'd gain the one ability, which is the neutral ability.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, here, actually reposition the feet. So it is just gonna be the one hat. Which was really all we need, because otherwise, heck, because otherwise I'd just be drawing the same hat 3 times, just doing in 3 different poses. I don't see much need to do that.
Some people are saying, are you gonna change Kirby's skin to yellow?
No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep you pink. So here's the. Oh, you know what? I just realized here's gonna be a big issue, because I imagine when Frisk does the attack ignore, they kind of do like this cross-arm little pouty face, or kind of like this like giving you the cold shoulder. But how does Kirby cross his arms? Huh.
I don't know.
Let me try to innovate that a little bit. Let me see. Get that a little bigger. Let's see. In which case, something else. I did see Detective Pikachu in theaters yesterday. So let's try to keep spoilers. Let's try to not have any spoilers. But to anyone else who has seen it, what'd you think? Like just a general, I thought it was cool. I hated it. Just whatever you think. Go ahead, get the hair out of it first. Hold on. Move his arms closer together. Let me see. How close did you say? Because it needs to be defined. Keep it like that for now.
It looks like some of the people in the chat who have seen Detective Pikachu, they're all saying, yeah, they liked it.
Hey, I really liked it. Like, as for what it was, I'm not gonna say it was groundbreaking or anything, but as for what it was, I thought it was good. Like, it's a nice movie.
White Oak.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, White Oak asks, have you considered doing one non-video game character every 10 episodes?
Sorry.
I guess White Oak wants to know, when are you doing another non-game character?
Only if, well, no. Like, I kind of just do the characters in kind of an order of, again, request quantity. Because, like, I was kind of doing that with Pokemon trainers, having them be every 4th video, but people just showed people just showed that they really wanted other characters more than just Pokemon. Like, people have shown that they want Pokemon trainers, but I think they'd rather them being treated like other characters instead of being dedicated a guaranteed 4th video.
And there he is.
What?
Yeah, Malik is in the stream.
Hello, Malik. How you doing?
Yep.
Who ran?
Oh, hey, Brandon. How you doing?
I'm fine. I just finished a reaction video.
Malik, we just started!
Wait.
I told you.
What are you doing? Are you okay? Are you going to be able to feed yourself? Are you going to be able to pay bills?
I'm sorry. I just got here. What just happened?
Malik Perry just showed up, and literally for the past 2 streams, Malik has made it a habit to donate a lot of money whenever he pops in. And our boy Malik, he literally showed up, and he donated $300.
What?
This man. Are you okay? Like, seriously? Are you just my employer now? Is that what's going on here?
Okay. All right.
Man. Again, that offer is still on the table that I gave you last time. If there's a specific character that you want me to do, I will prioritize them because of just how generous you've been. But again, are you okay? PK, yeah, you too, PK Rec. Thank you so much.
Okay. I just finished doing a reaction video because I couldn't do a live stream of it.
No problem.
Yes. Jeez, this man, I swear.
So.
Yeah, so I guess Brandon, like, since you're here, like, what did you think of the direct?
For Mario Maker 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am super excited. I got the release date wrong because for some reason I was thinking Mario Maker 2 was going to get released on the 21st. Then I remembered, oh wait, no, that's Crash. So yeah, and then it hit me that, oh yeah, the game comes out on the 28th. But yeah, I'm very much excited. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it.
James, thank you.
God damn it. So.
What's called? Steve Samuels was asking, are you going to add a pink soul to Kirby when he does this move?
No, because I don't have a soul appear for this move. Like, I do incorporate the souls into Frisk, but only for dodging and air and sidestepping and shielding, because that makes the most sense. Like, because that's literally what you're doing in Undertale. Is like you're using your soul to dodge attacks. So when you dodge and smash, the soul should appear then too. Cosmetic is all it is, but still. What's up, Brandon?
Did you get a haircut? I said, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's like
just something I noticed.
Yeah, like it's getting a little hot here in Texas, so I thought it was time to shed the winter coat.
I can never cut my hair.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
He did
Malik!
It again. He did it again!
Malik! Again! Are you going to be able to feed yourself? Are you going to be able to feed yourself?
As I was saying. I forgot what I was saying now.
This man's just handing me money. He's not even telling me what it is he wants me to do. He's just handing me money. You're concerning me, man. Thank you so much, but you're concerning me.
Like, that's the last time, I promise. That's what he says.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe that.
Thank you so much.
What was that? What was I saying?
We were talking, I think, what was it? Super Mario?
Oh, I
Like,
recall.
yeah.
Dark Man and I asked if anyone was gonna. Wait, Dark Man and I. What did you ask? I'm sorry. I'm blown back. I'm blown back. BJ should be dead.
I think I saw he was asking if did any of us record our reaction to the direct?
I did. I'm probably gonna upload my reaction tonight.
Yeah, I didn't bother
Don't
because
know.
I don't really play Mario Maker, so I didn't bother.
Back when, and this falls back on how I wish Mario Maker wasn't a thing during the dying cycle of the Wii U, quote unquote, because now that the Switch is a thing, we all knew that Mario Maker was either going to be ported to the Switch or get an entirely new game. So I don't think a lot of people had the chance to play Mario Maker, and if anyone's playing Mario Maker now, it's only if you still mainstay the Wii U every now and then.
It was the 3DS version too, so.
But the 3DS version didn't have nearly as much to it as the Wii U version did. Like, for example, you couldn't upload courses online through the 3DS version. You could only share them locally.
Fair.
Yeah. So which kind of took away from the 3DS version a big heft load, in my personal opinion. But back during the Wii U cycle, I did stream a lot of Mario Maker, and I had a lot of fun with it. So when Mario Maker 2 comes out, like, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. Like, especially considering how the creativity for Mario Maker 2 has gotten much more vast compared to Mario Maker 1, and that makes me really excited. Not to mention the online multiplayer. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I probably should shut up. Not. I don't think everyone's watched the direct yet. Actually, not. Who am I kidding? Like the video's probably already up, so people can just go watch it if they want to.
Well, yeah, like I postponed the stream to 6. I was planning for 5 or 4. Actually, I was planning for 4, but then I remembered. Oh wait, there's a direct going on. I should wait. So
yeah, and I slept through it too, so I couldn't live stream my reaction like I wanted to. It's like it wasn't until I woke up from my nap that I remembered. Oh, I stopped myself this time. It wasn't until I woke up from my nap that I remembered, oh shoot, there was a direct today. So, I mean, I'm glad I stayed away from Twitter when I woke up, or at least I'm glad I remembered that there was a direct so I could stay away from Twitter. And then I remember, okay, then I just told myself, you know what, I'll just do a live first time reaction watching the video. And I just upload that later.
okay.
So, but yeah, I just finished the recording, so I'm going to render this. I'm gonna save the audio and then I'm gonna put the video together, provided I can find the actual video of the direct itself. Because I think what I was watching was from an unlisted video. So,
all right, I'm gonna really need to fix it because these Kirby should. Brandon, how should Kirby cross his freaking arms?
I saw somebody in the chat, I guess make a suggestion as far as maybe treat it like if you want to draw the arms crossed, maybe do it like a Powerpuff Girls style.
Well, they have longer limbs is the thing too. They don't have fingers, but they still have they actually have recognizable arms. Kirby just has stubs. So
wait, what did I see in chat? I'm next? Oh no. I just said that I was next.
Rumors asked BJ, what cards did you get from your booster pack at Detective Pikachu?
I got Magikarp. Sophia got Jigglypuff.
Is anyone getting those Nintendo Switch Online membership vouchers? So I'm kind of tempted to buy one, so I can use one to pre-purchase Mario Maker and get another game for free.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Wait, no. If I get these vouchers, I could get Mario Maker and Tales of Vesperia.
Kirby crossing his arms. I'm curious if that even exists. Like if there's even images for that.
I'm sure they exist somewhere.
Really not.
I know I've seen animations where people have put Kirby in crossing arms position.
Yeah, like I made the need to borrow reference. I'm trying to remember if there's ever.
Okay. So, how are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful week so far.
I cannot. Oh well. I may just need to innovate here. Hold on, let me just fill this out.
Holy moly!
What?
Nothing. I'm just blown back is all. Like, I was excited for Mario Maker. Like when they first talked about it, seeing more information on it kind of made me happy. And then I joined in the stream and shenanigans happened, and it's like.
Okay.
So I streamed earlier today and it was pretty fun.
Alright, make a new layer to try to kind of experiment with what yeah, because if I can't figure out what Kirby would look like with crossed arms, then I may just have to well, you know what? Here, yeah, someone mentioned the Powerpuff Girls. Let me look at them. Hold on.
Actually, you know what? I mentioned pre-ordering Mario Maker, but that game is 6 days after my birthday, so I've got time.
Here we are. So it's kind of like this weird figure 8 kind of deal.
Booperoni Pizza says the best I can say is the video where Kirby doing the default dance, if that helps.
What?
let me see how it looks with the buttercup style. Hold on. Let's move this over here so I can see it.
Super Mario Maker 2 Direct. I know the video's up. It has to be. Yes, it is.
Oh, that still looks really weird though. Nah, forget it. He's not gonna cross his arms. He'll do something else. Because it just. Looks
I'm
really...
seeing some people saying maybe he just have the little stubs on his hips.
It's like. Yeah, that can work better. Kirby. Sassy Kirby.
Can never have enough sassy Kirby.
This could work.
Yeah, how's that look, guys? Sassy Kirby?
Oh, so Mario Maker 2 is available for pre-purchase, but you cowards still won't put Team Sonic Racing up for pre-order?
How's it look, guys? Hey, you know what? Actually, let me make that other arm.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people like sassy Kirby.
All right, here. Let me just make this arm a little bigger. Hold on. Everyone likes sassy Kirby?
Yeah, I think people they like that.
All right, sassy Kirby it is.
Oh yeah, here it is. Special offers: Nintendo Switch game vouchers. This is definitely a good way to save on money.
Well, yeah.
But though, I guess granted, like for the top retail games, you'd only be. I mean, yeah, they even said it themselves in the direct. You'd be saving $20 on 2 full price Nintendo Switch games.
Now I'm not liking the shape of his foot. Hold on, let me fix his foot. Actually, I probably should just do this. Let me see. Here. Yeah, there's like. Let me do this. Has to be perfect. Kirby can only have perfection. There we go.
So I'm thinking BJ probably like, just to make sure that that I am trying to stay on top of requests. Like every half hour, I'll read off the list.
Sure.
And don't forget the blush.
I won't forget the blush. I hope.
So Danny had to be the one to remind you this time.
No, there's people in the chat that are saying don't forget the blush.
I will not forget the blush.
So they're staying on top of it.
Sorry, my attention deterred from the chat for a second because I'm checking the eShop for stuff.
A couple people are saying Kirby's feet are way too big.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix around with.
Okay, gotcha.
Doesn't look
what kind of music do you have? What kind of music do you have in the background right now? I mean, I'm obviously can't listen.
This is Rivers in the Desert from Persona 5.
Okay. So I think Steve Samuels, he wants to hear some Klonoa.
You hear Klonoa music?
Yeah, Klonoa music.
It's a good Klonoa soundtrack song.
Just put on Door to Phantom Isle.
Let me just shrink the size of this foot here. Hold on. Here, you know what? Let me just do this. I'm gonna just erase his feet and start that part from scratch. The curse of an artist. If it doesn't look right to me, I'm gonna want to keep trying until it does look right.
Seems about right.
Yeah, I see Egg wants some JoJo music.
That might get copyrighted.
Yeah. No copyright today, guys.
Rosani asks, yeah, with this hat, would Kirby have the morality meter like Frisk or no?
No, Kirby would just get the one special attack, which would be Ignore, which people have pointed out works just like Rebel's Guard for Joker. So people think that I predicted one of Joker's attacks when I didn't. It's just a nice little coincidence. This a little bit longer.
Kirby's stand ability would literally be every helper that he can make in the Kirby games.
I mean, if
No,
you
I
look,
figured-
if you
no,
look
I
at
think-
Kirby Star
I- no,
Allies,
I figured Kirby's stand. It's pretty much what is it? Cream.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Vanilla Ice's stand from Part 3.
Oh.
That would be Kirby's stand.
well, actually no. If you,
It
Oh, I
literally-
get it.
Yeah,
the-
it eats everything into oblivion and then it spins around. That's fucking Kirby. That's what he does.
how does that look, guys? Does the feet look a little better now?
Pikachu fan Frisk does not have a gender, so I mean,
Not
I
a-
guess make of that what you will.
Not a defined gender. I'm fairly certain it's just left up to interpretation. Like Frisk can kind of just be whatever the player wants them to be. But for the most part, I think a more general consensus is that that Frisk is just gender neutral or non-binary. Just based on what the other characters in the game call them. Like they refer to them with them pronouns. So
Mm-hmm.
hold on, let me fix this now. It's Kirby. He has to be perfect. Actually, speaking of which, who here has seen the Game Grumps starting their live streams of Undertale? Because that is actually really entertaining.
I thought they already played the game though.
Steam Train did. Like that was Ross and Barry. Now it's Dan and Aaron playing it. They've never played it before. They don't know anything about it.
Oh, okay.
So they're actually the two of them are actually both getting a true experience, which is really rare nowadays.
Well, that was what we tried to provide on Spiffy Needle Geeks with Ryan.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like it's like BJ and I played it. Brandon played a little bit of it, but he knows a lot about it, and Ryan knew nothing. So it's like,
I've actually never played Undertale, but I have seen it.
I thought you did play it.
No, I never had it. I never got a chance to play it.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That
But
looks
it's
lovely.
I do know everything that there is to know about the game, so
Okay.
I'm at least knowledgeable.
Okay. Yeah, and I know. Yeah, so that's where. Yeah, Ryan knew nothing about Undertale, so that was pretty much that was our opportunity. It's like okay, if we want to do Undertale, then it's like what for the blind for a blind run, have that be the showing off the neutral route.
Yeah, since it doesn't matter one way or the other how it's handled.
Yeah.
There we go. How's that look, guys?
Blush.
I'll get the blush. I do the blush with the shading. I do the shading. Okay.
I know. It's just people are saying blush.
Wow, people are actually going around saying that Mario Maker 2 is not worth $60. Like, are you hecking serious?
That is literally endless hours of entertainment.
Like
with a game like Mario Maker, you have
entertainment and endless content.
Yeah, there's like so much you can do with that. Oh, the stupid blind glare again. God, whatever.
It's like, I don't know why that kind of thing bothers me. Like, you guys are complaining. You guys are complaining about a price tag for a game that has endless content, and I use the term endless because everybody who's going to get that game is going to be making content for that game, whether it be through courses or anything of the like. And
thank you, Pikachu fan.
even the online multiplayer, where it's like you have something else to do when you're not making courses for like the millions and millions of people that are going to be playing that game. and sharing their creativity with the world.
Well, you know what?
Are you actually kidding me?
The way I see it, Brandon, there's going to be lots of people that don't like price tags because some people are just stingy like that. Like, that's just an ongoing problem that artists have in general. Like, people don't want to pay too much for artists.
Oh, don't remind me. I see that stuff all the time on Twitter where I see people I see artists get harped on because people think that their price tags for their commissions are way too high. And I'm just sitting here like, are you serious?
Yeah, it's like ultimately a price tag for an artist dwells down back to an artist. They can make they can make their art, however, be worth however much they think they're worth. And if you don't like that price tag, just go somewhere else.
Yeah, like really, like you can. Yeah, just go somewhere else with that. But don't harp on an artist for trying to make a living.
Like, if you don't like how much they're
one of my biggest pet peeves, but
like if you don't like how much they're charging, you don't have to buy from them, but don't get on them for what for their price tag. Just take your business elsewhere.
Yeah, seriously, you don't go to a, and I've seen this analogy be used, and I think it fits very well. Like, you don't go to a restaurant, like let's say any fast food joint. You don't go to a restaurant and say that their food is like way too expensive or not worth the price, even though you could take your business elsewhere and they probably charge around the same price for their food.
You'd be quite surprised, Brandon. Take it from somebody who actually works in the industry. You'd be quite surprised at some of the asinine things customers try to get away with.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, yeah, like I see it at Pizza Hut. Like, customers try that at Pizza Hut too.
It's like, yeah, I mean, like, people, they will make a big stink over like the tiniest thing, even if it's not even like it may not be the restaurant's fault, but they'll make such a big stink out of it in the hopes of if I make a big enough stink and cause so much of a scene, you'll give me a discount to shut me up. Like, I have seen that. I have seen people do this, like, not so much at the job that I'm in now, but in the bakery that I worked at before. Yeah, I've seen where people have tried that, where it's like, they want, they order this catering food, and it's like, they make like such a big stink, or they'll say, oh, you got my order wrong, when clearly we didn't, and make such a big stink in an effort to try to get free food.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot too.
Isn't that grounds for people to call the police?
Well, that's usually the grounds for, restaurants, just refusing service, which is something a lot of people forget that they are allowed to do. A lot of people, a lot of people, they just think like, oh, the customer's always right, therefore, I can say and get away with whatever I want, and you have to please me because I'm the customer. But there is a point, but there is a point where, restaurants have the right to refuse service.
Well, you know what, Danny? The best I can say it. If customers do that to you, just take a note from Kirby. Ignore them. Give them the sassy stance.
Oh, lordy love. Okay.
How do you guys like it, guys? Guys.
You'll have to give me a minute. I'm currently editing a video.
Sassy Kirby? You guys like Sassy Kirby? Alright.
Looks like people like Sassy Kirby. So in the meantime, I'm going to read off what I've picked up so far as character requests.
Alright.
So I've got two requests for Cuphead, 2 requests for Shovel Knight, 2 requests for Phoenix Wright, 2 requests for Bendy. I got 1 for Paper Mario, Captain Toad, Marks, Hollow Knight, Scorpion, Goomba, Rusty Slugger, Impa, Monokuma, The Scout, Isaac from Golden Sun, Karate Joe, Apom, The Conductor from A Hat in Time, Harry Potter, Clementine, Professor Layton, Wappy Dog, Taranza, Adeline, Zeke Von Genbu, Dixie Kong, Gutsman, Baby Bowser, Deancy, Nathan Drake, and Skull from Persona 5.
Alright. Well, let's jump right into Shadow Kirby.
Yep, and now it's like, yep, and now everybody.
But Shadow Kirby already exists. Haven't you played The Amazing Mirror?
So actually, I'm going to cheat a little bit for Shadow Kirby, because I imagine Shadow Kirby would have a hat very similar to Sonic Kirby. So, Smash Bros. Sonic Kirby. There we go.
Also, I see BJ has 420 followers on his Twitter.
Thank you. Thank you all. Actually, how many people are currently watching the stream?
196.
Hey. Welcome, everybody.
Can I be heard okay?
Sorry?
So can I be heard okay?
I can hear you just fine, so I imagine so.
Oh,
All right. So
sorry.
actually, this is gonna be kind of a weird one to do because the neutral special that I gave for Shadow was the homing attack, just like Sonic's. But you really can't see the actual hat itself during the animation. So I think what I'll just do here is just have Kirby kind of rolled up into a ball, but still visibly see the hat. So. But yeah, I think this one is just as simple as, Rin, thanks for subbing. Yeah, like, pretty much do what we did, what's done for the Sonic hat, but just apply Shadow's quills. That's all it is. Nice and simple.
Someone asked, are you gonna incorporate the wristbands?
No, because you really don't see a whole lot of anything going on Kirby's wrists, because there's not much room to put anything on them. So. Whew. Might be wrong about that, but as far as I can remember exactly.
Alright, how many people have pre-purchased Mario Maker 2 after that direct? I'm trying to see Mario Maker 2 hit the bestsellers, like, immediately.
Sonic Brian 1, thanks for subbing. So just looking at this, there is kind of this weird little this right here.
Some people want you to give Kirby chest hair.
Why?
Manly Kirby!
Next time on Project 06.
Kirby is a manly curb.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I totally did. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me make sure, because I always have to make sure that my audio saved before I close Audacity.
That's always good to do. I have to move this one, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good. Alright, now, second order of business, I need to grab the source.
Actually, speaking of Shadow, so who here is excited for, Team Sonic Racing? That comes out in, like, what,
I am.
week?
6 days.
Okay, yeah, so little under a week.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna be streaming it.
Have I ever played Epic? Sorry?
I was going to say, Incognito had asked, are you adverse to making movesets for characters already in the game, like retooling Link or Wario?
I've had people ask, like, request for me to do that. It's not a high priority. I may make that like a separate series kind of thing. Like if I were to like pull moves like from other sources, like for certain characters, or even just suggest other possible ideas, like for but I feel like something like that'd be something more. That would definitely be kind of the biggest well of total what if, because obviously, like I mean, there is always the option for future games too. So it's it's something I've considered. Like, I know something else that people have requested for me to do that I wouldn't mind doing. Is the concept of introducing more like Mii fighter classes. Mr. Maniac, thanks. Thank you for the $2, you maniac. I would say Shadow Mewtwo Echo, but yeah. Thank you for the $2, you maniac. Giving me money. Who does that? And anyone who actually is willing to donate to me, you all are just too much. Like, I am not asking at all for you guys to donate money. Like, honestly, I only opened up the super chat because a bunch of you asked if there was a more convenient way to donate to me. You guys wanted this. Why do you want to give me money? I don't deserve your money. Thank you all so much, though. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Shadow Mewtwo. Yeah, I think that'd fall into the depths of, like making, multiple movesets for characters, because I feel like Shadow Mewtwo would borrow more moves that he had in Pokken Tournament. So. Okay. Make this just a little bit bigger. You donate $1 million. For one thing, please don't. And for two things, if you do, I'm retiring. No, not really. I love doing this. Like, honestly, if I earned enough from YouTube, like, to make it a living, I would. Like, I would dedicate every day of my life just doing this stuff for you guys.
Have you played Epic Mickey?
Have I played Epic Mickey? No, I have not. I know Brian was big on that game, but he's not here right now. He may show up, but if he does, it'll be for very briefly. He's at his art classes right now. Go.
Who's hyped about E3 2019?
I am. Animal Crossing, Pokemon Sword and Shield, more Smash news more than likely. Pikmin 4, hopefully, maybe, please. Didn't Sakurai say that game was near done, like, years ago? What happened to that? Or not Sakurai, Miyamoto, sorry. Let's see. Sakurai does not make I was about to say that Sakurai does not make Kirby. Sakurai does not make Pikmin. Oh my gosh. This would be a case where when Kirby inhales Sonic, or Shadow. Wow, I cannot remember names today. Perfect. It's like, hey Ryan, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. Jeez.
It's like, ooh, Aegis X.
What?
It's like, I broke my hand, so I'm donating with my feet.
Thank you so much, Aegis X. Thank you so much.
And Seb Show donated $2 and asked, "Are you going to put little rings on Kirby?"
Little rings on Kirby? Well, thank you for the $2, and probably not. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there is a Kirby hat. Oh, thank you so much. I don't think there is a Kirby hat in Smash anyway that alters Kirby's hands or feet. I think it's only it only gives him a hat or maybe some kind of extension. Maybe like it changes his color, or maybe it like puts something on his face. I don't think it ever affects his arms and legs though. Like, remind me if I'm wrong though. Fat. Like, what are you referring to when you say Fat Mario? Like, from what? Like, are you referring to when Mario gets the pee balloon? When Mario drinks too much water in the RPG games?
Sonic Brian asks, what's your favorite yokai boss?
My favorite yokai boss?
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting about Yokai 3, actually, I'd have to pick one from Yokai 3, as kind of lackluster as that game was, compared to the other two games anyway. The game was beautifully animated. Like, they really pushed their limits for the 3DS to make a lot of animations for that game. The bosses are all really well animated. If I had to pick one that I liked to fight, that I actually enjoyed fighting, give me a second to think about that one. The one that comes to mind immediately was Betty Bye, I think her name was. It was like the ghoul that was like haunting what's her face's bed. Like, that was a pretty well animated boss, and it was just like I liked the concept of it too. Like, you had to keep it asleep, otherwise she would deal big damage to you. That was an interesting boss. What's my favorite Persona 5 song? Probably this one you're listening to right now, actually. I really like Rivers in the Desert. Though, that is a really hard choice because they're all just so good. Like, I find myself listening to them all quite often. Polybus, thank you.
Yeah, I gotta say, Life Will Change is probably my favorite, and of course, it's the one Persona 5 song that didn't make it into Smash.
Which still confuses me because they used it for the trailer. So
it's a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah, it is. I really like that one too. Like, who knows? They may end up adding more music here and there. We'll see.
Henry Ho asks, what's your favorite Undertale boss theme?
Undertale boss theme? Ironically, the one you only hear like 5 seconds of. I really like the Metaton Neo boss fight song. Like the one during the genocide run. But you don't really get to hear it because you kill him in one shot. So, but when you actually like take a step back to listen to that song, that's a really good song.
For me, I'd say it's a toss-up between Asgore and Hopes and Dreams.
Hopes and Dreams is really good too. Actually, I think
I really like Hopes and Dreams a lot.
I think I actually have Hopes and Dreams on this playlist that I have playing right now. It may play eventually, but we'll see. Go. Okay, there we go.
White Oak asks, if you do a video for Agumon, would you have Tai with him, or would it just be the Digimon?
It would just be the Digimon because Tai is more of it. I think Tai is more anime. Like I think Tai was an anime thing because Digimon itself is video game originated, but the characters like the Digidestin in the show, those I believe were anime first. So it would just be Agumon by himself. Edgy Kirby. Wait, I'm sorry. Metanet already exists.
Edgy-er.
What?
I said edgy-er.
Edgier, yes.
Someone asked, who's your favorite and least favorite Sonic character?
My favorite Sonic character is Knuckles. My least favorite Sonic character is Charmy B. Because, like, they have their share of, like... I guess, least favorite of the main cast, I should say. Like, the most reoccurring characters, I should say. Seb Show, thank you. You believe I should take a 10-day break? No. I don't wanna. You can't make me. Thank you, though.
Sebastian Wright asks, how long have you been streaming?
I started at 6 o'clock my end, so it's been about 52 minutes. But yeah, so, yeah, like, Charmy B is a character that's never really had any real development. He's literally just there to be an ear sore. And that's his whole joke, but it's not even a good joke. So. There we go. Okay. Again, sorry if I stop getting vocal. When I draw, I get really into it.
No, that's fine. Who do you think the best mom of Nintendo is?
The best mom of Nintendo? Miyamoto, obviously. I'm curious how many people are gonna get that joke. Obviously, Miyamoto is the best mom.
Okay, quick question. What do you think of the Can You Beat challenges on YouTube?
Wait, what's up? Of the
Someone
what?
asked, what do you think of the Can You Beat challenges on YouTube?
Can you beat? This is the first I'm hearing of those. What's that?
No clue.
Someone may have to elaborate on that one. I have never heard of such a thing. Oh gosh, you know what, actually speaking of bricks, you know what I kind of want to do when the stream is over?
What?
I just want to play Pikmin. Like, I just want to sit down and play some Pikmin 3. Because I've been seeing a lot of people play Pikmin as of late. I'm just like, Mr. Maniac, thank you. Metal Mario, just because you want the Metal Crystal. You can have the Metal Crystal stage without having Metal Mario. But I think that'd be another case of a character who gets just a revamped moveset as opposed to just making a whole new character. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of people play Pikmin recently, and it's been making me want to play Pikmin again myself.
So a couple of people, they're elaborating on that Can You Beat series. They're saying it's like where people, they put challenges to themselves, like, yeah, like, can you beat Like, can you beat Super Mario without picking up a coin? You know, it's like self-imposed restrictions.
Oh, self-imposed restrictions. You mean those things that I do to myself every day? So yeah, I'm obviously great at those. Like, my whole life involves just making things harder for myself. That's centered. Hold on. That doesn't look very centered to me. It's not. Hold on, let me do this. Ooh. We find out where the exact center point is. Let's go with this. There we go. And then do this. Tips and tricks that I make up on the fly. Because I literally just made this up. That's better. Okay. Content.
Yeah, Bupperoni Pizza asks, who do you main in Smash Ultimate?
King DDD. He's currently the only character that I have at Elite. Mostly because he's one of the few characters that I actually bother to play as quite often. Aside from other characters that I'm still trying to learn. Like Daisy and Pokemon Trainer and Joker. I'm actually kind of tempted to stream myself playing some Smash, like, on the Spiffy Needle Geeks channel, like, probably tomorrow morning or something. Maybe not the morning, like, maybe a little later in the afternoon. Sans the Moose, thank you. Can we have what if Goomba was in Smash? Danny got you down.
I got it. That's in about 3 minutes. I'm gonna read off the current list. Someone asked, can they get some tips on how to get DDD into Elite Smash?
A big thing with DDD is patience. DDD is a character you can't rush with DDD. That was my first mistake when trying to learn the character. With Ultimates, especially, like with the addition of his Inhale being able to neutralize and reflect projectiles. Definitely keep that in mind when using that. And you want to really utilize that Gordo. I know a lot of people don't like the Gordo because they think because of its properties of being reflected back at you. But when you learn how to mix your opponents up with it, it's a great weapon. Like, if you can figure out cool ways to make it harder for your opponent to predict when you're going to use it and what angles you're going to throw it at. And also, you need to also get good at predicting when your opponent's going to try to send it back at you. If you can do that, you will have some fun times with that Gordo. And especially with the addition of Deity being able to inhale and spit back his own Gordo too, you know, that can make for a great addition as a projectile, as a proper projectile as well. But yeah, Deity requires a lot of patience as well as a lot of reads, really, with DDD. Like, because a lot of DDD's attacks are a lot of DDD's harder hitting attacks are slower. It does require a bit of predictions on what your opponent's going to do. I of course have a couple of my favorite, go-to combos, which involve like a down throw to forward air or up air, depending on where you think they're going to DI. Or even a fast fall neutral air to an up tilt to an up air. That's actually a pretty good combo that I utilize quite often. something else I love doing with Dedede is if I see them, if I see that they're mostly using rolling onto the stage more so than jumping onto it, I like to use the jet hammer, which is actually another weapon that a lot of people don't give enough credit, because that's effectively a free smash attack that you can move and turn around. So if I can predict that an opponent is gonna roll onto the stage, if I start charging the jet hammer and start walking towards the stage, they're gonna think, oh, let me just roll behind them. And then as soon as they do that, I just quickly turn around and just smash them. And that jet hammer is also really good at breaking shields too. So even if they can't shield it, generally their shield's gonna get destroyed. I love doing that.
Alrighty, I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay, before I read off the list, someone just asked, what would you say to someone taking inspiration from your channel and making their own YouTube channel? Any tips for starting YouTubers?
Consistency is definitely one thing. And that's kind of ironic coming from me, considering that before I started What If They Were in Smash, I did nothing on this channel for the longest time. Mostly just because I had a lot of other priorities in my life that I needed to focus on. And then, but yeah, like for YouTube specifically, consistency is an important thing. Following YouTube's algorithm, as much as people try to like say, you know, oh, it's you know, those rules are so stupid. They are still the rules of YouTube, and YouTube is treating itself like a business, so you do need to follow those rules if you want to be effectively an employee for YouTube. So yeah, consistency is normally a big thing. I find that generally having more just in general family-friendly content is normally another thing. Aside from that, I just say have fun with what you're doing. Like, that's probably the most important thing I can tell you. Like, if you're not having fun with what you're doing, why would your audience have fun watching you? So, that's probably the most important thing I can tell you.
I can attest to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it's like, I think like above all, you know, if regardless of what you want to do with your channel, be it a gaming channel, commentary channel, you know, news channel, whatever it is you want to do, you know, just do it to have fun. Don't go into this thinking, you know, I'm going to have this illustrious career because, you know, yeah, YouTube, for one thing, the people that are doing YouTube for a living, they've been doing it for years, so they've already established themselves. And two, YouTube's, like, the algorithm, you know, what YouTube prioritizes, it's constantly changing. So, you know, personally, I would recommend, you know, if you want to do a YouTube channel, no problem. Do not try and, you know, settle that, you know, this is going to be my full-time job. Get a day job and do YouTube on the side. If you happen to do well enough to be able to make money off of YouTube, great. But still keep a day job, because
Right.
YouTube is just YouTube changes on the dime. Then, you know, you don't want to get caught where it's like, you know, you're doing very well, but then YouTube does something that, you know, completely screws people over. I mean, look what happened to like a lot of the Flash animators. You know, animations was a really big thing on YouTube, but then they changed up, like, I think it was like, it went from like, they changed like, it's from like views to interactivity to subscribers. And it's like, you know, they kept changing it like to what they were prioritizing, so that a lot of like your Newgrounds animators that were starting to, you know, get their footing on YouTube, they lost it.
Yeah, it's like really the only animators you'll see nowadays that are able to still do well on YouTube are the ones that have like a full team, like Domix, Jaden Animations. You know, those guys, they have a full team helping them animate their stuff, so that way they can give weekly updates. Because the animators that you know are by themselves, you know, who can only get, maybe if they're lucky, a new video out every couple of months, like not even, like maybe 4 or 5 months, just because of the process of animation itself. Like take a look at what I'm doing here. Like, it's taken me an average. Oh, for one thing, I'm just about done. How do you like it? It's taken me an average of a half hour at a time to just draw Kirby with a hat. Kirby, he is literally 5 circles with a face. That's all he is. And then I'm giving him a hat. But like, it's taking me a half hour to draw just this. Imagine how long it would take to fill out all of these frames here. I am pressing the wrong keys here. Oops, there we go. Yeah, filling out all of these frames to be able, with a different drawing, to be able to animate. It's a lot. So that's kind of, that's where the animators got screwed with YouTube's algorithm, because like I said, you need to stay consistent. Because YouTube's biggest thing is that they're not going to want to bother, showing your videos off to other people if they see that it's just one video every couple of months on your channel. Like, I'd say, just based on what I'm seeing right now, having at least one video a week is what you want to do to keep yourself consistent for YouTube. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, the Walking Creeper, if you recall, I think it was in the last stream, he was heading out and he was asking us to wish him luck on his test.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations on your A+, by the way. I saw that.
Nice. Excuse me.
Okay. Anywho, let me quickly recount the list that I've got so far.
Okay.
1 vote for Rayman, 1 vote for Eggman, 2 for Cuphead, 2 for Shovel Knight, 1 for Sora, 1 for Paper Mario, 1 for Captain Toad, 2 for Marks, 3 for Hat Kid, 6 for Hollow Knight, 2 for Phoenix Wright, 1 for Scorpion, 2 for Bendy, 1 for Pokey, 1 for Ninten, 1 for Megalore. And then, let's see, 2 for Goomba, 1 for Rusty Slugger, 1 for Impa, 2 for Monokuma, 1 for the Scout, 1 for Isaac from Golden Sun, 1 for Karate Joe, 1 for Apom, 1 for the Conductor from A Hat in Time, 1 for Harry Potter, 1 for Clementine, 1 for Professor Layton, 2 for Wappy Dog, 1 for Taranza, 1 for Adeline, 1 for Zeke Von Genbu, 1 for Dixie Kong, 1 for Gutsman, 1 for Baby Bowser, 1 for Diancie, 1 for Nathan Drake, 2 now for Ryuji from Persona 5, 1 from Alucard from Castlevania, 1 for King Boo, 1 for Emperor Bullblax, 1 for Scrafty, 1 for Goro Akechi, 1 for Electric Man, 1 for Dunsparce, 1 for Team Skullgrunt, 1 for Conquer, 1 for Quote from Cave Story, 1 for Jet the Hawk, 1 for Raichu, 1 for Guzma, 3 for a Mage Mii Fighter, 1 for Jotaro Kujo, 1 for the Demo Man, 2 for Mickey Mouse, 1 for Isaac from The Binding of Isaac, 1 for Roblox, 1 for Veridi, 1 for Spider-Man, 1 for Silex, 1 for Funky Kong, 1 for Plusle and Minoon, 1 for Tetris/Toon Zelda, 1 for SpongeBob, 1 for Metal Mario, 1 for Tiki, 1 for Groudon, 1 for Wolf Link, 1 for Nia from Xenoblade 2, 1 for the Medic, 1 for Labo Man, 1 for Infinite. Oh, and that's it.
Is there a vote for me?
Hey, Brian.
I could
Hey.
put Realm Wars down on the list.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's a real person now, I think.
No, I'm not. I'm your imaginary friend. I'm your conscience. We don't speak much.
How about you, Brian?
Good. I almost finished a page at art class.
Hey.
I just got one more panel to do, and of course, it's mostly drawing rocks.
Gotta draw those rocks.
Mm-hmm. I also got myself a new friend.
Who's your new friend?
Oh, really?
Yep, I shall post it in this chat.
Tiny Mewtwo.
It is a Mewtwo. Because of the all-time meme, I don't have enough Mewtwo's.
Okay. Oh my god.
What's up?
Oh, Gamerman asked for All Might from My Hero.
What's up, Brandon?
Oh no, I was just checking my statistics, and I am 14 away from 3,000.
Hey.
BJ's like, all Mike gets into Smash, his tag is I am here.
It's like I don't want to say where because apparently that's against the rules, but
I think it's fine in the video itself, so long as you can write it in a description or a comment.
BJ, I think because you said that you don't like Charmy B, so I was requesting for Charmy B.
okay,
It's
fine.
like, yes, Gig, I know Jotaro's last name. Really, it's like, out of all of us here, I'm the biggest JoJo fan in the chat right now. Realms is catching up.
Yep. Which, by the way, Danny, I don't know if you saw the message, but like I told Ryan in the last live stream that I had, total missed opportunity to name Dio Stand Holy Diver.
Oh, that is true. That would have been amazing.
Okay, fine. I'm 14 followers away on Twitch from hitting 3,000. I am excited.
Sebastian Wright asks, can I have some tips on drawing wolves?
Drawing what?
Wolves.
Wolves?
It's hard to give advice. It's really hard to give advice to like drawing styles or drawing anything really. When it comes to things like that, it's better for people to be able to find that kind of stuff out on their own.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, I feel like the best advice that I can give, just because, you know, I've delved into it here and there, because, like, I'm a nut for texture, as, like, anyone who's watched my live streams know. But,
I mean, when it comes to universal things like drawing hands or something like that, that's a different story. But,
yeah.
like, for something specific, like, it's kind of hard to give advice on things like that.
But, yeah, like, definitely for, like, references, like, more so with the fur, what you want to do is that you want lines to be able to go in like the same direction to give like a more smooth texture to their fur, but you also want to like try to make it as free flowing as possible. Like the more the more you like play around with like curves and whatnot, the more that you can make make the hair on like say any furry animal look more free flowing. And also near like the tips of like certain strands of hair, you can the more lines that you showcase going through like one set of hair, it gives it a bit more volume. But yeah, like if you need more help with that, definitely looking at references like definitely looking at like fur texture references do help.
Yeah, like one of the biggest misconceptions for art, references are your friends. Like everyone draws by having by looking at something first. Like I think one of the biggest one big advice I can give you, like people think like obviously don't copy other people's work, but definitely use their work as reference and make and then be able to make it your own from there.
Yeah, like one of my characters.
I can guarantee you, their work they copied from somebody else.
Like something that I can definitely say is that one of my characters is she's like a long serpent dragon, and her head is basically Charizard's head. So anytime I need a reference like drawing her head, I just look up Charizard.
I didn't catch the name, but I did see that somebody asked, specifically me, did I see MatPat's video that he did on, how is it that Bruno Bucciolati can detect a liar? And I did cave, I did watch it because I really don't watch MatPat anymore, and dude missed the entire point of that scene.
Doesn't surprise me.
He missed the entire point. If you want to watch a good video, like where someone really broke down that interrogation scene, Medi Not the Bad Guy made a really good video, like breaking down that scene. It's like, I think the video is called like why like chapter, I forgot what the chapter number was exactly, but the chapter that had that specific scene in the manga, why for him that's his favorite chapter in all of JoJo. And I mean, he breaks it down, he explains everything. Like, Medi's got it. MatPat doesn't.
Alrighty. what do you guys think of the Shadow Kirby?
I'm really much enjoying American Box Art Kirby.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Is this the I'm trying to think. Is this the homing attack?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. Like, shouldn't that be yellow? Because wasn't his
You're
wasn't,
right. It is.
yellow?
Oh, I hate myself. You're absolutely right. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, cause I know in Sonic Adventure 2, yeah, he was yellow, whereas Sonic was blue.
I completely forgot.
Well, some games kept it yellow, some games made it black. But I think Adventure 2 made it yellow. I think Shadow the Hedgehog was yellow. I can't remember if Sonic 06 was yellow, but I try to forget Sonic 06 as much as possible. I don't know if what was it, Sonic? What was it, Sonic Battle or something like the what is it, the Game Boy fighting game? I don't remember what that one was.
The speedrunning community will never let you forget Sonic 06.
I know.
Gonna see where the freaking gaps are. Hold on.
Danny, I just saw Bruno say, "You're going to fail no matter what when you're a piece of shit."
Yep, that's a quote from Part 5. Right before he freaking rushes the guy and explodes him into Bako bits. Someone asked, when is the stream going to end? When
Never.
BJ feels like it.
Whenever
Never.
I feel like it.
Yeah, BJ likes to do long streams. Like, other people, they'll stream for an hour or two. BJ will stream for like 4 or 5.
Wait, that's not the general. That's weak.
I've streamed for 4 hours.
That's about as long. That's about as long as you want to go on average. I pulled 6 to 12 hour streams.
I've seen people who've been mad enough to pull 24-hour streams.
Well, those are like normally donation, like charity streams when that happens.
Like charity event. Those are the only time. Those are really the only times people.
Oh no,
do, like,
I've seen people who like weren't doing donation streams and were like, you know what, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Did you guys know that Yoshi from Mario can commit tax fraud in Fortune Street? I think
Yes.
that's the meme. Yeah, that's the meme, isn't it?
Yeah, and most people don't know where it came from, but it actually came from Fortune Street.
All right, what do you guys think of Shadow Kirby?
Who are the people talking in the background or on stream?
Those would be my buddies. We got Danny, Brandon, and Brian. Brian was the one who did Klonoa and Spyro.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he does that. I'm Danny. I'm the one that's trying to, stay on top of requests. And Brandon is here to look pretty.
I mean, I guess someone has to.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm not good at it.
I mean, I'm not calling you guys ugly by any means, but
Kirby's beautiful.
is that Danny's way of saying I'm being useless?
You know what? Kirby is beautiful. That's all that matters.
It's like, no, I'm here for a reason. It's just not for my tits.
What? Last thing I expected to hear today. Anyway, hi, my name is Brandon.
Daddy has no time to be your cam girl.
I got better things to do.
Let's move along to the Bear and Burb, shall we?
Yeah. Let's focus on Kirby. Kirby's an innocent man.
Yes, Kirby. It doesn't matter what you look like, who you are. Kirby will always consider you a friend.
Yeah.
Unless you're just a really terrible person.
Yeah, if you're just that much of human garbage.
Like if not even Kirby likes you, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
So what should Banjo-Kazooie Kirby look like?
Is it safe to request Riku, or is Danny gonna rant about Square again? No. It's like, I will not rant about Square all the time. I promise.
Wait, hold on. Final Fantasy Riku or Kingdom Hearts Riku?
1K, so it's Kingdom Hearts Riku because it's 1K. AKA
Oh.
otherwise it's the good one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the good Riku.
Well, yeah, Kirby should have the backpack at the very least, because with this moveset, Kirby would be using the Breagle Blaster. So I imagine Kirby pulling out like a miniature Kazooie and shooting that. So the question is, what should the mini Kazooie look like?
Someone says Kazooie plush in the backpack.
Kazooie plush?
Yeah.
It could.
I mean,
Kirby's here. Oh my god, no, BJ. Kirby with the backpack having Kazooie plush in his backpack. Hey, I'm here for show and tell!
And I'm gonna shoot you while I do it.
Oh dear.
With rapid fire action.
What's up, Brandon?
Nothing. Just I'm on Splatoon 2. Don't mind me. I really feel like.
It says someone said that, I guess somebody earlier said that Kazooie should be replaced by Ku.
By Ku? Oh, No, it should just stay as Kazooie.
Then what would be the point of having the Banjo-Kazooie hat?
Well, no, I get what they're doing, just as a reference to actual Kirby himself, but like,
Yeah, I get it too, but
because like Kirby, when Kirby becomes Olimar, he plucks out normal Pikmin. Rosalina Kirby, he shoots out a normal Luma. So I'm thinking it should just be Kazooie, but like maybe. Thank you, Blah Arps Gaming. Thank you. It should just be like the most I'll do is like give the Kazooie like plushy eyes, but that's about it.
Let me see. Alternatively, you could have a Kazooie themed hat with a beak on his head that fires the eggs.
That's also an option actually. Like Mark, thank you. It doesn't have to be Kirby pulling out a Kazooie thing. He can just shoot the eggs from his mouth, cause that's what Kirby does for a couple of stuff. Like for Bowser Jr. Like he gets a headband that looks like Bowser Jr.'s mask, but he spawns the cannon out of his mouth. Huh, that could work. Here, I got an idea. Let me try this.
So you're thinking maybe like, Kazooie hat with the backpack? To kind of still keep at least be a Banjo?
I'm thinking maybe, it should be a Banjo hat, because Banjo is the prominent character. I'm trying to think right now, how does Banjo stand with Kazooie in the shotgun? Like, let me think. He stands like this, I imagine. So because Kirby always has to do a similar stance.
Some shiny pants. He didn't ignore the $300 donation because that $300 donation was from the beginning of the stream.
Unless another one just showed up, in which case, what?
No. Yeah, you know how like when you do that, what is it, the super chats? Like the more money that people donate, like the longer you get that little tab.
Yeah.
That stays up there.
Yeah.
So it's like don't believe me, we have not forgotten, and we are not going to forget.
BJ can finally buy that gumball.
The super generosity of Malik Perry. Like this, and then I'm trying to think of what the actual hat would look like. Maybe something akin to Yoshi and King K. Rool, where it's just like the top of Banjo's head has like a kind of weird mask.
Probably, yeah, I could see that. Like, he has like little bear ears.
Okay, Malik, you're gonna chill first and foremost.
Anyway, BJ, someone asked after the stream, do you want to fight them in Smash?
Probably not, because when the stream ends, I'm probably gonna want to play Pikmin.
Either that or go to bed.
Yeah,
and then someone asked what is your favorite not Pikmin? What is your favorite Kirby character?
Oh, character. Okay.
Character,
I was about to say.
Dedede or Adeline. But as for the Smash question, I don't mind playing Smash with you guys. Like, I'm kind of tempted to want to stream some more Smash here pretty soon, but on the Spiff and Needle Geeks channel. I could stream it here though if you guys want me to as well. Like it doesn't really matter to me where I stream it. And then I don't mind doing viewer battles either. So
if you stream Smash on your channel, I could just stream Smash on the SNG channel.
Either way.
I'm trying to. Brandon, weren't you and BJ doing like a challenge or something?
We already
finished it.
Yeah, we finished it.
Okay.
Brandon won by a landslide.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna dip because I gotta get head into work sadly. And by the way, BJ, you did I caught the part like before leaving art class that you were maybe thinking of streaming some Smash tomorrow, like early, like in the morning or like in the afternoon. I'm off tomorrow,
Okay.
so I could join you for that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
It's like Ellie's off work for the rest of the week starting tomorrow, so I'm gonna be on a streaming spree like crazy.
All right.
Okay.
Like how's that? How's like here? Hold on, let me do this.
It's like I really feel like streaming right now. I don't know why.
I'm streaming.
I know you're streaming. I'm just saying I feel like streaming too.
I apparently see in the Discord, like, I guess I just saw that some people they're saying, if we do get around to doing, like, if BJ does do a JoJo character for this series, some people they want me to do the video.
She is.
Hmm.
In fact,
And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it alone either. I'm grabbing Ryan on this one.
Yeah, and-
Ryan is the reason I got into JoJo in the first place. I call him my JoJo drug dealer for a reason.
Not only is she recording for the video, she's making the video. She can edit that all she wants. I'm not touching that at all. You want your JoJo? You do it.
Or you could, you know, watch it.
Yes,
like, come
yes,
on.
October. We have a Discord.
Join the JoJos.
We
don't
do
have
have a
time. Yes, we do have a Discord.
We
here.
have it's like we have psychic punching ghosts. Come on.
Oh no, Danny's on a JoJo tirade again. I can't stop her.
Hey guys, post that in the chat for me.
I would, but I'm in the middle of a Splatoon match.
I got it.
But yeah, so how does this look for a banjo hat? I should say. Like this shape.
I think it looks fine.
It's good.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, as far like so some
It
people
kind
are
of sucks.
saying
What sucks about it? Hold on, I'm curious. What sucks about it?
it's just the line art.
It's not even done yet. You can't say something's bad if it's not even done yet.
Okay. But anywho, yeah, I saw a couple people there saying like, you know, if it's gonna be a JoJo character, it should be such and such. It's honestly who has the most votes. That's who it is. And it's like, I mean, I've seen people request all different characters. Like, I've seen Jonathan, I've seen Joseph. A lot of people are going for Jotaro. I've seen requests for Dio. I've seen requests for Giorno, Jolene, Johnny. I've seen requests for practically every main character. And like the one villain is Dio. It's like nobody cares about any of the other villains.
I'm sorry, but Yoshikage Kira's right there.
What?
I know.
Susie Q for Smash. I'm angry.
Susie. Who's Susie Q?
Chat is making me angry.
Susie Q is Joseph Joestar's wife. It's like, yeah, it's like, you know, okay, she either gets possessed by a, by a Pillar Man brain, or she can't decide between whether she should wear the white dress or the colored dress. That's Susie Q for you right there. Yes, Mr. Maniac, I did see what you posted on the Discords.
Oh, I ranked down. So much.
What did you do?
I ranked down in Splatoon.
Deal, thank you.
Don't mind me. I just suck at video games.
Oh, don't worry, so do I.
Speaking of which, Brandon, I know you had proposed that for SNG that you and me we do what is it, Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
So are you saying like just hop on like with our regular characters or start brand new characters and just go from there? Like how do you want to do that?
We could hop on with our regular characters.
Because
Like-
I'm up for any. I mean, I only have the one character, and I'm not very high up, so it doesn't really matter to me. But
Yeah.
I imagine you've got more.
No, I've still only got the one character.
Okay.
But the thing about Monster Hunter is that you're repeating hunts like constantly anyway, so
True.
and that's just a farm for material.
Okay. Hey Danny, what are your thoughts on both Steel Ball Run and JoJolion? Steel Ball Run is amazing. That is my second favorite JoJo part after Golden Wind. As for JoJolion, I know it's still going, so I hesitate to like really rank it anywhere. I do like it. I will admit though, like the beginning was really good. For me, it really slowed down a lot in the middle, and honestly, like the last couple of chapters have really brought me back into it. Like pretty much like starting from like the Dr. Wu fight, pretty much from here on, it's getting like really damn good again. So it's like, you're kind of going back and forth with JoJolion, but Steel Ball Run was constantly good. I mean, that's like, to anybody, that's actually a part I can recommend to really anybody. If you're in the remotely curious as to what JoJo has to offer, like you don't have to worry about continuity because Steel Ball Run takes place in its own alternate universe. So it's pretty much like a love of everything JoJo. So if you're a JoJo fan, you're gonna pick up a lot of the Easter eggs. But even if you're not, I think you'll really like it. It's really, really good.
And I saw someone ask, or suggest that I should give Kirby a beak with eyeliner to better represent Kazooie. I think it'd be better to represent Banjo because Banjo is like the main one. Like Kazooie is the equal. Like you can't have Banjo without Kazooie, but I think because you're gonna be seeing Banjo most of the time, Banjo should be the one that's better represented. Plus, if you want a Kirby form with beak and eyeliner, just Falco.
Gee, I was about to say, doesn't Falco have that?
Yeah, that's exactly what Falco is. Plus the head feathers.
Let me see. So BJ, your sister is asking me, what are your thoughts on the Sea Salt trio from Kingdom Hearts, like Lee, Roxas, and Xion?
I think Danny has
Like-
an opinion.
Well, I don't have an opinion on Xion because I never played 350 Fuck, as I call it. I never played that game. Roxas is okay. I still don't understand how the hell that kid got so popular with the fan base. I just thought he was okay. Honestly, out of the three, I would say Axel is my favorite. I do like Axel a lot.
Sophia literally cried over Axel multiple times.
And then they decided to bring him back because we have to sell shit. Now, granted, I don't know what's happened to Axel, because I know, Axel, what is it, after, Dream Drop Distance, they pretty much cemented that it's okay, everyone that had a nobody, they're now human again. I know he plays a big role in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know what it is because I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, so I can't really say, what has happened since then. I can't say what's happened since then, but, at least as far as up to Dream Drop Distance, yeah, I liked Axel the most.
Brandon, we need to get this girl a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wait, what?
We need to get this girl a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh.
Wait till the final mix comes out. You know it's coming. And it's like hopefully by then, whatever DLC that Square wants to, shell out for this thing will show up on Final Mix, and hopefully they will not continue to make DLC even after Final Mix is out.
I mean, they finally added critical mode, so I need to go back to doing a playthrough of that game soon.
Do you guys have Xbox?
I technically don't. Like my stepdad has one, and Sophia plays it, but I never touch it.
Yeah, same case for me. Like, technically yes and no, but I just don't use it.
I don't have Xbox. Now this is where we wish we had Ryan here, because Ryan is our big Xbox guy. Yeah, he plays a lot of Xbox, so it's like he'd be the one to ask. Oh, what's Final Mix? So when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. You would have the game that came out, but then they would make the updated version, and that is what was called Final Mix. So Final Mix would usually maybe include maybe an extra dungeon, an extra boss fight, but it would also include some new story elements that suddenly become canon to the storyline now. So if you played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on the PS2 way back in the day, but not played the Final Mix, that's the Final Mix version is what you could consider canon, because that's the completed version.
Think of the Final Mix versions of Kingdom Hearts as the definitive editions, effectively.
That's exactly what it is.
Sorry, Kingdom Hearts 1 has it, 2 has it, Birth by Sleep has it. Technically, Chain of Memories has it. It's just called Rechain.
Well, that was just a straight up remake, though.
Yeah, but it also included more. It also included material that you would expect out of a Final Mix version.
Yeah. Well, also, technically, if you think about it, the remix of Kingdom Hearts 1 was also technically a remake, considering that they had to recreate that game from scratch.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1, they somehow lost the original files to the original game. When they were remaking it for the remix, they had to remake that entire game from scratch.
Hold on, this name looks familiar.
Yeah, it's how do you lose game file an entire game like that?
Excellent question. Ask Square.
Square.
So, here's a question for the chat that I really haven't asked you all at all. So, not thinking about what you want as a what-if moveset, what characters do you guys actually think will be DLC for the game? Just kind of a little hypothetical. Oh, right there, sorry. Sora. I can't see your thing. It says Craft. I'm assuming Steve from Minecraft.
I don't know why Steve is so popular in Japan.
Yeah, several people. A lot of people are saying Steve.
And I think that's only because of how his popularity in Japan for some reason. And it's do people in Japan really play Minecraft that much?
I suppose they do.
I mean, I know we recently got back into it, but
that might be because of its recent inclusion on the Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess that's also.
So because remember, it's generally, while PlayStation and Xbox do have a presence in Japan, it's nowhere near as prominent as Nintendo is.
Right.
Honestly, I'd be okay with the Dragon Quest representative at this point. I just want July to get here. It's I gotta wait for Mario Maker 2 and Team Sonic Racing and Crash Team Racing, and then it's still gonna be a month away until, or a month or so away until Dragon Quest 11 for the Switch, and Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's
I'm seeing a couple of people also really hoping for Shantae.
Yeah, Shantae still is another big one. Well, I guess we shall see. E3 is a month from now, and I guess I'm pretty sure we all can expect at least one more character reveal. Gotta add the freckles.
But yeah, that's like, I mean, I think it's safe to say that come E3, when it's time for the Nintendo Direct at E3, that they should tell us then. 'Cause, I mean, E3 is like a major event.
Yeah. And again, you guys can expect a live reaction from us for the Nintendo Direct at the very least.
Yeah, because it's like, I know I want to watch Nintendo. I know I want to watch Sony. I'm trying to think.
Well,
Wait,
Sony-
I thought Sony wasn't.
Yeah, Sony's not going to be there.
Yeah.
But aren't they doing a conference?
No.
No.
Oh, well, fuck them then. It's like, yeah, it's like Xbox. Don't keep up with Xbox. This is probably just because I am a sick person, but I really want to see Bethesda try and crawl out of the hole they put themselves in.
Wait.
I-
What did they do again?
After what happened with Fallout 76,
Oh,
I
right.
really want to see how they can try to pull out of that hole that they dug themselves in.
Right.
Because, I mean, my God, that was like a glorious meltdown. So it's like, again, I'm probably, that's schadenfreude right there. That's the only reason I want to watch the Bethesda conference. I want to see how can they possibly get goodwill again after what happened?
Right.
I remember now.
And it's like E3, not E3, what you call it, God, I am having such a brain fart right now. EA. Does anyone care about EA at this point?
Nope.
You know what? I think I can give chat room something to do while BJ's doing drawings and asking questions. So how would chat room feel if I opened up a Smash Ultimate room?
Okay.
And they're not really going to be able to see it. Like, they can play, but...
Yeah, like I said, just give them something to do while watching your stream.
It's like, wasn't that hole already dug with Elder Scrolls Online? I don't know. I didn't see nearly as glorious of a meltdown with Elder Scrolls Online compared to what happened with Fallout. Like, if you guys actually want to know, like, what it is I'm talking about, look up the Internet Historian. For one thing, really funny guy to listen to. But he just recently did a video where he pretty much cataloged everything that happened with Fallout 76, and it's, my God, man, it's just, if you, there's things I hadn't even heard about that he covered, so it's like, oh, wow.
Not sure why you want to open up an Ultimate room. Like I said, to give chat room something to do while you all watch BJ stream and ask questions.
Well, I think that, well, yeah, some of them may want to focus on the stream as the thing, too.
Right. You got over 130 people watching the stream. I'm pretty sure some people would like to play Smash.
Speaking of which, I should also let you guys know, actually, for those of you who are listening, I have the first part for the mistakes addressing video finished, and that will be going up this Friday. That's going to cover characters 1 to 10, so Giovanni to Giovanni. And then next Friday will be the second part for that, so it'll be from Crash to Papyrus. And then the Friday after that is when the What If Moveset videos will resume. Just to give you guys a heads up of and kind of an update on what's going on with that. So Let me see what date that is exactly. Is the 15th?
Today's the 15th, yes.
Yeah, so yeah, the 17th expect the next What If Smash video movesets on the 31st of this month. So at the very end of the month.
And then a couple people like, thank you for reminding me. I didn't. Yeah, it's 8:45. I didn't get to review the list, and I said I was going to do that every half hour.
Dang it, Danny, you had one job.
I know. Alrighty, so so I have got requests for Rayman, Eggman, Cuphead, Shovel Knight, Sora, Paper Mario, Agumon, Captain Toad, Marks, Hat Kid, Hollow Knight, Phoenix Wright, Scorpion, Ninten, Bendy, Pokey, Megalore, Goomba, Rusty Slugger, Impa, Monokuma, The Scout, Isaac from Golden Sun, Karate Joe, Apom, The Conductor from A Hat in Time, Harry Potter, Clementine, Professor Layton, Wappy Dog, Taranza, Adeline, Zeke Von Genbu, Dixie Kong, Gutsman, Baby Bowser, The Yancey, Nathan Drake, Ryuji/Skull from Persona 5, Alucard from Castlevania, King Boo, Emperor Bulblax, Scrafty, Garo Akechi, Electric Man, Dunsparce, Team Skull Grunt, Conquer, Quote from Cave Story, Jet the Hawk, Raichu, Guzma, a Mage Mii Fighter, Jotaro Kujo, the Demo Man, Mickey Mouse, Isaac from The Binding of Isaac, Roblox, Veridi, Spider-Man, Stylux, Funky Kong, Plusle and Minoon, Tetra/Toon Link, SpongeBob, Metal Mario, Tiki, Groudon, Wolf Link, Nia from Xenoblade 2, The Medic, Laboman, Infinite, Primarina, Roxas, All Might, Philia, Charmy B, Dementio, Cream the Rabbit, Louie from Pikmin, Aqua, Gunts, Riku, Sephiroth, Rosie from Animal Crossing. That's what I've got so far.
I think BJ's stream crashed.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind.
It crashed, but it came back.
Oh,
Never
it
mind.
crashed?
It crashed, but it came back.
You're back.
It came back. We're good.
Okay. Well. Whatever. I've been a little bit of an internet hiccup or a YouTube hiccup. Whatever happened. As long as we're back now.
Okay, so I guess it crashed while I was reading off the lists. Can you guys tell me what was the last character that you heard?
It crashed because there's so many characters. Great video game master, thank you.
Okay, I was about to type in chat. The stream's back up, but just type in chat. Or I was gonna type in chat. Just refresh. I don't know if that. Well, unless it's just back up for you guys, I'm happy. Chat's also saying Rosie.
Rosie was the last one I heard.
Rosie. Okay, Rosie from Animal Crossing. So after Rosie, I also got Maka Allburn, Muffet, Axel from Mega Man X, Steven Universe, Crypto, Death the Kid, and Pea Shooter. Yeah, so I got through most of the list.
All right.
I guess some people are asking you to open the arena, Brandon. They want to play you.
I did. I even put the ID and the password in the chat.
Oh. You can maybe put it in again for people who didn't catch it.
Okay.
On average, how much time does it take to make one of your what if Smash videos?
Depends on the character. Like a shorter one, like Tails or Shadow, for example, that takes like after making the movesets, collecting all the images or videos or resources and whatnot for it, and then recording my lines, writing the script. Unit, thank you. And then actually editing the video, a combined day's worth of work, I would say. But a longer video like Steve or Papyrus, yeah, those took about a week. So that's another big reason why I need this time to kind of rebuild my backlog, so I can make sure that I have the videos on standby and ready, so that way when I do start uploading again, you know, I won't fall behind any days or miss days. I like this song. 02.
Time for me to get good with certain characters again. When was the last time I played Ninja Gaiden?
I've never played Ninja Gaiden. I know I'd be terrible at it.
What's your favorite Mario sports title? Oh God,
I
want to say Mario Hoops 3-on-3. And
I want to say
Sports Mix is a close second.
I want to say Strikers, the soccer game.
Mario Hoops 3-on-3 is so much fun.
Are you ever going to continue Smash Adventures? There's always one person that asks that in these streams.
Eventually, but I just don't know when. I want to finish it, I really do, but I've just had no motivation to do it.
What are you drawing with?
Program Adobe Flash. Like the Adobe Flash CS6, so kind of an outdated version, but it's one I don't have to pay for anymore because I already paid for it. In terms of actual tool, I'm using a Wacom tablet, kind of old, had it for a long time, but it still works and it gets the job done. I would like a proper Cintiq one day. That'd be great to have, but those are expensive.
Someone was asking, Brandon, why did you make 6 max for the arena?
Wait, the max is 6? Oh shoot, I'll have to fix that.
All right. What do you guys think of Banjo? Banjo Kirby.
Looks cute.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even aware that the max was 6.
It looks like Kirby's inhaling the eggs. That's a good point. Let me do this then. Hold on, I got an idea. That is actually a good point. There we go. Pew! Now it looks like he's spitting it out. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it look better like this? Like more like he's going up, or more like, or would you prefer like when he shoots him out with a wider mouth? Actually, because I moved his mouth like that, let me do this. Grab this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, it's better. There we go. Okay. All right. Banjo Kirby. All right.
Someone was saying maybe puff the cheeks.
Puff. Ooh, that's not a. Hold on. That's not a bad idea. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, kind of like the whistling.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, maybe that could kind of help. Show yeah, he's spitting.
Got some hat.
Who just sent me your friend request?
We got some hat and kid music playing right now. Just fuel the fire, I guess.
Someone asked, which of the hats that you've drawn so far is your favorite?
My favorite? I have to think about that one. I don't know.
Again, there's a reason we have slow-mo it up, because we got so many people in chat. And also, we have to be able to keep up with everyone's requests that they're making.
Whoa, flash. Save? Flash kind of stalled there for a second.
I was like, yeah, wait, what happened?
It stalled for a second. It's fine now, but don't scare me like that.
Like, yeah, Walking Creeper. If you, go ahead and post your Discord. If people want to join your Discord, they'll click.
I haven't fixed the arena yet because 2 people are currently in a match. We're not about to close the room on them. Because that would be rude of me.
What do you think Kirby would sound like in Banjo's language?
Something for what? In Banjo's
Like
in Banjo's
Kirby-
language? Well,
yeah,
I mean,
Kirby saying something that Banjo does.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I think
Alright.
when making a sound for Banjo. Well, that's right. We forgot. For Frisk, it would probably just be a pouty sound, like kind of like just a little sassy Kirby sound. For Shadow, would probably just be as simple as "ha," kind of like what he does, like literally what Sonic does. For Banjo, I know whenever Kazooie shoots the eggs out, Kazooie does make a sound, like a bird sound. So I imagine Kirby making a little Kirby bird sound, like Kazooie sounds kind of like a oh 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 oh. So Kirby would be like oh 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 oh. I don't know. Like imagine Kirby making bird sounds.
Caw!
Alright, I had to remake the room, guys. I'm sorry. Now it should be fit for 8. Let me put in the new ID and password. Well, the password's still the same, but I got to give you guys the new ID.
All right. So now with Kirby with the puffy cheeks, how's he look?
There we go. I'm gonna hit the spectators box because I need the BRB. But you guys have fun, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
There we go. Puffy cheek Kirby.
Like, if anyone asks for the ID and I'm not back yet, can you copy and paste for me?
All right.
All right, thank you. All right, be right back.
All right. So that does it for Banjo Kirby. So now We got another Pokemon trainer. We got Giovanni is next. So, that's going to be Rhydon Kirby, Nidoking Kirby, and Kangaskhan Kirby. Oof. So, hold on. Let me grab
Please tell me Kirby is gonna have a baby Kirby.
No.
Oh.
That'd be the scariest thing to ever imagine in my life. And I'd rather not subjugate myself or the chat, mostly myself, to that.
Aw.
We'll get to that in a bit. First, we're going to start with the Rhydon. So, Kirby using... Rhydon's neutral special was Horn Drill. So, I imagine Kirby, of course, has to have the horn. That's a guarantee. So, what more should Kirby have for this kind of hat?
White Oak is saying just the horn and the ears.
Just the horn and the ears? Well, I see it like, yeah, obviously the horn. I can see, like, the most prominent parts. Like, yeah, so we got the horn. I can see this, like, all this happening, and maybe this part too. And then have it just be like a flat gray do-rag with just these parts sticking out. So I can see that being a thing. So let's try that.
Joel the Parrot says baby Kirby would look like one of the split Kirbys from episode 3 of Kirby Right Back at Ya.
Terrifying.
I think the people demand a baby Kirby.
There's no point for a baby Kirby though, because its neutral special is Rage. It doesn't need a baby Kirby.
The
What?
people want it.
Why do you people want to traumatize me?
If you made a Smash tier list, where would you put your character ideas?
Oh, I don't know. Because the definition of a tier list all depends on the actual balancing of the characters. And what I do is I just think of the moves of the characters. How the character actually functions depends on the actual, like, the frame data, like the actual speed and range of the attacks. All that such. So I really can't say because I haven't thought of that. I haven't thought about those parts properly. Like I know I mentioned before, if people requested enough, I could make a video where Brian and I go more in depth into that. But I'm just not that worried about it because these probably will not be actual characters. These are what if characters for a reason.
DJ Koopa is asking, what's the music in your background?
This is the song is called Your Contract Has, I think it's called Your Contract Has Expired. It's the boss theme that plays when you fight the Snatcher in Hat in Time.
Yeah, I know it is 9 o'clock. I've only gotten a couple of new requests since the last time I read it off, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and name off the new characters.
Okay.
Gilmon, Renamon, the kid from I Want to Be the Guy, the Fortnite Default, Ryu Hayabusa, the Bread from I Am Bread,
Oh my gosh.
Dark Matter, Frogger, Ice King from Adventure Time, and Lord Crump.
Okay.
That's on top of everything, all the rest of the list that I read off, like, what, 15 minutes ago.
Right. Okay. Will you do videos for your own Smash bosses? I could if enough people request them. Because, realistically, overall, there probably are some characters that people have requested that will just not work as characters. They probably would work better as bosses. So, if I ever... there might come a day where I may end up completely just shattering some people's dreams and just going over a bunch of characters that have been requested to me that I just probably will not do, if only because they just will not realistically work as Smash fighters. I don't know how many of you will actually be too willing to see me make a video like that, but like, how does that look for a ride-on hat? Like, kind of simple, but... Alright, later, Walking Creeper.
Brandy Williams says, I've never played a Hat in Time. What is the plot?
Hat Kid's trying to go home. She's in a spaceship. She's an interdimensional traveler, or a space traveler. She's trying to go back to her home planet. A mafia goon literally comes out of nowhere, smashes the window of her spaceship, and it causes her fuel source of hourglasses to get spilled all over the planet below. So she needs to go across the planet and recollect the hourglasses so she can refuel her ship so she can go home. It's a quirky game. Like, if you like Undertale's humor, you're gonna like Hat in Time's humor. Like, it's not as what's the word? It's not as dialogue heavy as Undertale is, but it still it has that same kind of humor. That'd be the best thing to compare it to. And not even just an Undertale. Like, if you like Banjo-Kazooie kind of humor, like you'll like Hat in Time.
White House asks, when you eventually do Undyne, will you have her cameo in the video like Sans and Papyrus?
We'll have to wait and see.
Have you heard of Wappy Dog?
Nope.
Can't say I have either.
That's a new one. No, the only thing I'll have to say about, going kind of back to having Undyne cameo in the video like I did Sans and Papyrus, the only thing you guys gotta remember about that one, that video ended up being almost like over 40 minutes long because Sans and Papyrus were talking. Like, that video would have been way shorter if I didn't have them talking.
Master Ryalu asks, have you ever considered doing boxing ring titles?
Boxing ring titles? What do you mean? Like
when you're in the Punch-Out stage.
Oh!
And you know how they give everybody a title in the background?
Yeah, I have had people request that too. And that may be another live stream thing, but like that'd be a thing where like I wouldn't decide those by myself. Like it would literally be a live stream where we would go over each character one at a time, and I would just let you guys give me suggestions, and like the most popular suggestions I just write down, and not just one, like a bunch. So that'd be something fun we can do, but maybe for another time.
Have you played or heard of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare?
I know what Plants vs. Zombies is. I've never played it, though.
I know, it's like, I know I've played Plants vs. Zombies, but Garden Warfare? No. Have not played it. No, Chandler, he has not gotten to the Spyro hat yet.
No, it's not. That's not gonna be. I'm probably not even gonna get to that tonight. Like, it's 8 o'clock now. We'll see how far this gets. Because who's gonna be next after this? Next is gonna be Crash, and then Bandana D. Bandana D is literally just Kirby wearing D's hat. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, bear in mind, also, don't forget with Crash, you're also doing Coco.
True. That's 2 as well. I forgot about Coco.
Yeah, because that was the start of the Echo Fighters.
Yeah. I don't know. Like how long ago? It just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, I may still feel good by the time I finish with these 3 hats for Giovanni, or I may just get tired and want to stop by the time I finish the Giovanni hats. We'll see.
What character do you not want to do in the What If series? Like, I know you said no South Park, no Family Guy.
Yeah, no South Park, no Family Guy.
No Real People.
Yeah, no Real
I'm trying to
People.
think, was there anybody else?
I'm sure there is. I just can't immediately think of any off the top of my head. Like, I'm sure I'll know them if they're brought up to me.
What's your favorite cat breed?
Wait, what?
Someone is asking, what is your favorite breed of cat?
I like lions. Does that count?
It's a cat.
It's a cat. I like lions. I'm sure he's referring to more like calicos or tabbies or things like that. I don't know. I really don't know.
I know, I can't say either. I've never been able to have a cat. My dad's allergic.
I know.
So I've grown up with dogs my whole life.
When I was younger, my mom had a cat named Bootsy that I was like, I adored, and she was the sweetest cat. But that cat was older than I was. Like that cat, mom had that cat before I was even born. So, needless to say that, yeah, like around like elementary school, like she needed to be put down. But what's sad is that I remember this so vividly, despite me being so young. The morning when she ended up being put down, I didn't know she was going to be put down. But for some reason, I can't explain it. I just asked my mom if I can take a picture with Bootsy. Because I had this weird feeling that I was never going to see her again after that, when I got home from school. And sure enough, yeah, that was the day that Mom went to go put her down. So, there's a picture of me with my cat, with my old cat, on the literally the day she was put down. So, and she was a black cat with white paws and a white underbelly, which is why she was called Bootsy, because it looked like she was wearing white boots.
Okay.
But she was the sweetest cat. She would sleep. She would back then I had a bunk bed, but she would climb the ladder just to sleep with me in the bed.
Aww. Oh, so she was a cat that actually liked hanging out with people.
Yeah, or us specifically, I guess.
Oh yeah. She's not like one of those cats that's like, you know, they just kind of like disappear, and it's like, you know, they're in the house, but you don't know where because they don't want to bother with anybody.
Yeah.
That's like my younger brother. He and his wife, you know, they own 2 dogs, and they own a cat. and they always say that this cat that they have is psycho. You know, it's like, or at the very least bipolar, because it's like, you know, 1 minute the cat will be like, you know, it'll be really sweet, it'll be loving, it'll walk up to you and I'll be like, you know, oh, pet me, pet me. So, you know, you go to pet the cat and the cat's like, you know, oh, I like being pet, and then it's just like out of the blue, the cat will just suddenly scratch and bite you, like, leave me alone now. Like, I'm done being pet now. Like, they say, like, this cat is crazy. They have no idea what the hell happened, but the cat is crazy.
Well, here's a question. Do they, when they play with it, do they use their hands?
I don't know.
Because that's a common thing where people will say cats are crazy, and, you know, often, like, when you go to pet them, sometimes they'll let you pet them, but other times they'll start randomly biting you. That's because if their form of playing with cats are using their hands, whenever the cat sees your hand, it's going to think, oh, playtime. And what do cats do when they play? They'll scratch and bite. That's their form of play. That's why you never want to use your hands when you never want to use your hands when playing with a cat. You want to use a toy that they would better associate as their prey. Because for cats, playtime is prey time.
I'll have to ask them that. I mean, I'm sure they've got toys and stuff. I mean, they got toys for the dogs. I'm sure they got toys for the cats, but
yeah, generally,
yeah, like whether they did that, I don't know.
Yeah, like generally, when you're playing with cats, when it comes to your hand specifically, you want the cat to associate your hand as petting, feeding, or just something that they generally don't feel a need to want to play with or bite, or scratch or anything like that. You want them to have that association with toys.
Okay. And then it's like, yeah, so I know some people in the chat, they're asking, like, what you call it, the Smash Room stuff. It's like, again, we gotta wait for Brandon to come back, because he's got all those details. I mean, that's technically his room that he made.
I got the blushies, don't worry. I haven't forgotten them yet. Of course, now that I say that, I probably just jinxed myself.
Would you do Homer?
Homer Simpson? Yeah. Like, the big reason why I don't want to do Family Guy or South Park stuff is just because I don't like those shows. I don't much appreciate the kind of humor that they go for anymore. I watched them when I was a kid, ironically, but no, nowadays, no, I can't much stand their humor. Simpsons, though, is a little more down to earth and not as bad about that kind of humor. So I don't mind Simpsons. I don't watch it myself. I don't much care. I don't really care for Simpsons, but I don't mind doing a Smash moveset for those characters, and I know they'd be fine because Simpsons have had lots of video games. So if any of the Simpson characters were to get enough requests, yeah, they'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I don't watch Simpsons all that much anymore. But I mean, it's like, I used to watch Simpsons all the time when I was a kid. And it's like, honestly, I think it's like, the first 10 seasons are still very much watchable. After that, though, that was really I think that was around the time when I started watching other things. And it's the few times that I would go back to The Simpsons after that, I was just like, oh, it's just not as funny. Even The Simpsons movie, I just thought was okay. I know a lot of people really love The Simpsons movie. I was just like, it's alright. It's better than the show now, yeah, but it was just okay. It still has nothing on classic Simpsons.
Black guy is Kirby. Demonic Kirby. No, Kirby, Kirby can never be demonic. He's too fresh.
Until the time that he's not.
Kirby will always be fresh.
What's your opinion on a lot of the series getting Warrior spin-offs like Zelda, Fire Emblem, and Persona?
I like them because I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game. The first Dynasty Warrior game I ever played was Hyrule Warriors, and I was addicted to that game. Like, and when Fire Emblem Warriors came out, I was addicted to that game. And more than likely when Persona Warriors comes out, or Persona 5 Scramble, whatever it's called, I'm going to be addicted to that game too. Especially since, like, with Hyrule Warriors, I'm not much of a Zelda fan. I never really cared for Zelda. I did love Breath of the Wild, but I played obviously Hyrule Warriors came first. But I still gave it a shot because I was interested in the leveling up mechanics. I love games where you can grind and level up and such. So I became addicted to that pretty quickly. And then they introduced Fire Emblem Warriors, and I actually am a huge Fire Emblem fan. So of course I jumped right into that one. And now they're bringing in Persona 5, the Persona 5 version of it, which I love Persona 5. So of course I'm going to jump head first into that one too.
I still gotta get Fire Emblem Warriors.
It's a good game.
What other series do you want to see the Warriors spin-offs?
Dreamland Warriors. I want to see a Kirby version of it. Could you imagine the possibilities?
Not gonna lie, that actually would be interesting. I know, that's like, but it's like, off the top of my head, I mean, it's like, you would think Final Fantasy would be a given.
You think?
Yeah, you would think. You know, it's like, it's just one of those things, like, I'm surprised Square is not all over that. That's easy money for them right there. And Lord knows they need it. So it's like, you know, Final Fantasy would be a given. Yeah, Kirby would be interesting. Like, what about, like, I mean, like, yeah, what about, like, what is it, like Mario or Sonic?
Sonic would be weird because Sonic is a series that's supposed to emphasize speed.
Oh, that's true.
So, and you really can't, like, well, I mean, the Dynasty Warrior games, there is a certain amount of, like, speed required, because, like, obviously, if you're not fast enough to help upkeep, you know, the keeps and such, you know, you could end up losing whole matches, but I feel like in Sonic's case, that'd be a little overzealous. As for Mario, I really don't know. Avatar Bending Warriors. Avatar. I'm trying to think of other series.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the only reason I'm even suggesting really Mario is because I mean it's like nobody was expecting like what is the Raving Rabbids crossover, but apparently that game is amazing. So it's like, if done well, you can make it work.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of other just series in general that would benefit from a Dynasty Warrior style gameplay. Metroid, maybe? Oh, maybe not, because it's more long-range stuff.
But even then, like, how many characters could you actually have?
Yeah, not a whole lot. Yeah, that's another reason why I kind of second guessed myself on that one. Not a whole lot. Like with Hyrule Warriors, they had a huge cast used for that. Fire Emblem, of course, they have a huge cast, and they only used characters from mainly Shadow Dragon, Awakening, Fates, and then like a few others. Not even a few, just two. Lyn from a Blazing Blade, and then Celica from Echoes. Aside from that, it was mainly Shadow Dragon, like Awakening and Fates. And even then, there's still a lot for them to borrow for those.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people like Xenoblade Warriors, Dragon Ball Z.
Xenoblade would be interesting. Yeah, that can very well work. There's like between if you were to borrow from both Xenoblade 1, X, and 2, yeah, there's a lot you can do for that. And then Dragon Ball Z, maybe not so. I don't know about Dragon Ball Z too much. Like, I think that's another case where. See, I don't know about that one because with the whole point of the Dynasty Warriors games, at least from what I'm seeing with their Nintendo spin-off versions, the big point of that is that you fight with weapons. So, like, yeah, Hyrule Warriors, every character has some kind of weapon. Like, obviously Link used swords, or really, with Hyrule Warriors, like, like, a good chunk of characters actually had multiple weapons. Like, Link could use swords, he had, like, the ball and chain, he had a lot of stuff, actually. Like, yeah, like, Zelda, she had a, that doesn't look good. She had, the scimitar, not a scimitar, a rapier. She also had the wind. They gave her a wind maker, interestingly enough, too. And yeah, like that's just to give some examples. With Fire Emblem Warriors, like every character was given, their one weapon. But you can upgrade. But you can like upgrade those weapons with various tiers. Like the bronze sword, and all that such. So yeah. And like, yeah, with Persona 5, I imagine, yeah, every character in that game with Persona 5, they have their weapons. Like, yeah, Joker has the knife, Skull has the blunt bat, On has the whip, and then so on and so forth. I think the biggest thing about, welcome back. I think the biggest thing to emphasize for Dynasty Warriors is that the characters all need to be using weapons. So, that's why I think Kirby Warriors would work too, because the Kirby Warriors or Dream Alien Warriors, like Kirby has a variety of weapons that he can use depending on his powers, like hammer, sword, cutter, things like that. And then having other characters, Meta Knight has Galaxia, Dedede has his hammer, and then so on and so forth. So that's just to give some examples.
Oh, what's called, Brandon? Some people, I think they're still asking, like if you can post the information about your Smash room again.
Room's probably full at this point, but I'll check. I'll check once this match is done.
Okay. What about a Pokemon Warriors?
I don't know.
I think that could work because it's like I do see your point about the weapons. But more so, Dynasty Warriors is just more so about, just literally just, like, beating, like, armies, like, single-handedly. And, like, if you get a wide variety of Pokemon with different attacks, it's like, I don't see why not.
Good point.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and it's like, it's like even with, like, Hyrule Warriors, again, like, not every character had a weapon, but it's more so, like, unique to them. Like, I know, like, Rudo was very much, water-based attacks, and compare that to, like, Fi, who was just mostly, like, dancing and kicking around. The one time that, she actually became a weapon was, like, her, her super special attack.
Okay, that's the interesting thing for those two, because they were given weapons, but in the form of their powers. Like, Rudo was wearing these weird arm bracelets, which is what allowed her to use the water attacks. And then for Fi, they straight up considered herself as the weapon. Like her blade, like the blade form as the weapon. That's what they considered for her.
Right. But even then, it's like I was saying, like, yeah, like she, like, what is it? Like the special attack or something is like when she actually turns into the weapon. Right. Otherwise, she's like spinning around doing ballet.
Way more interesting than Skyward Sword. Way more interesting than what she did in Skyward Sword.
See, everybody gave Fi so much crap in Hyrule Warriors, saying she was like the worst character. She was actually the character I was best at. She was
a lot of fun. I thought she was a lot of fun.
I loved her, and it was only just because you can literally like I mean, you can literally like fly all around the map without losing momentum. That's great. I mean, it's like, yeah, she's not the strongest character in the slightest, but just the fact that she's got that kind of mobility, that's where it's like, to me, that was a massive advantage for her. So yeah, Fi was my go-to character for Hyrule Warriors, and then Rudo. All right, so it is about 9:30. So I am going to read off the list.
All right.
All right, so we have Rayman, Eggman, Cuphead, Shovel Knight, Sora, Paper Mario, Agumon, Knuckles, Captain Toad, Marks, Hat Kid, Hollow Knight, Undyne, Phoenix Wright, Scorpion, Ninten, Bendy, Porky, Magalore, Goomba, Rusty Slugger, Impa, Monokuma, The Scout, Isaac from Golden Sun, Karate Joe, Apom, The Conductor, Harry Potter, Clementine, Professor Layton, Wappy Dog, Taranza, Adeline, Zeke Von Genbu, Dixie Kong, Gutsman, Baby Bowser, Diancie, Nathan Drake, Ryuji, Alucard, King Boo, Emperor Bullblacks, Scrafty, Goro Akechi, Electric Man, Dunsparce, Team Skull Grunt, Conquer, Quote, Jet the Hawk, Raichu, Kuzma, a Mage Me Fighter, Jotaro Kujo, the Demo Man, Mickey Mouse, Isaac from The Binding of Isaac, Roblox, Viridi, Spider-Man, Psylux, Funky Kong, Plusle and Minoon, Tetra / Toon Zelda, let me scroll down, SpongeBob, Metal Mario, Tiki, Groudon, Wolflink, Nia, The Medic, Labo Man, Infinite, Primarina, Roxas, All Might, Philia, Charmy Bee, Dementio, Cream the Rabbit, Louie from Pikmin, Aqua, Guts, Riku, Sora, not Sora, Sephiroth. How did I mix those two up? Rosie from Animal Crossing, Maka Albarn, Muffet, Axel from Mega Man X, Steven Universe, Crypto, Death the Kid, Pea Shooter, Guilmon, Renamon, the Kid from I Wanna Be the Guy, Fortnite Default, Ryu Hayabusa, the Bread from I Am Bread, Dark Matter, Frogger, Ice King from Adventure Time, Lord Crump, Toga Himiko, Batman, the Fazbear Gang, Paper Bowser, Homer Simpson, Rasputin from Psychonauts, and Batter and Pablo from Off.
All right.
That's what I got so far.
Cool. And what do you guys think of Ride-On Kirby? Kind of a simpler one, but didn't need too much.
Why no Porky from Earthbound? Yep, yeah, I mentioned Porky from. Yep, that was like right at the very beginning of the list. Porky, I think right now has got Porky's got 2 votes right now, from what I count.
I just witnessed the greatest Daisy counter of my life.
What happened?
There was a switch to Charizard that used Flare Blitz, and Daisy was ready with the Toad counter.
Nice.
It's like, you know who you are in chat.
Yeah, I'm thinking, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other 2, Kangaskhan and Needle King, and then after that, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'll probably call it, because that'll probably take that'll be about another hour after that. So I think that'll be a good stopping point from there. So just these last 2. And then next time I stream some more of this, I don't know when that'll be, because it'll probably be sometime next week, only because of work. Okay, right. So Needle King's Neutral Special was Poison Sting, which was just another basic horn jab, so here we go. And more than likely, it's going to look a little bit like what I just did for Kangas, or for Rhydon, like a kind of simple do-rag kind of hat, but with the features, like the ears and the spikes, and that'll probably be it.
Ooh, there's an interesting question. Favorite childhood TV show?
Favorite childhood TV show?
Looney Tunes.
I liked a lot of shows when I was a kid. Like I watched
I know, me too.
most Cartoon Network shows. I watched a lot of.
Yeah, I watched a lot of cartoons, I watched a lot as a kid as well, but I can easily say Looney Tunes is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, even more so now once you get the adult humor.
Okay.
Worst cartoon? Oh, I think I can easily answer that too.
And?
Flapjack.
Yeah, Flapjack wasn't very good. I didn't much care for Chowder either. Like, I know a lot of people like those shows, but like
Chowder was great, but
I didn't much
Flapjack
care.
sucked.
I didn't care for either of them.
Like Flapjack kind of sucked.
Do you think Persona 5 Scramble would get characters from Personas 3 and 4?
Oh, they definitely will. It's like, of course they will.
Wait,
Like,
what's up?
especially with Persona Q2 being a thing, like, you know they're gonna play off of that. I don't see why they wouldn't. Sandbag Kirby. All you see is Kirby with a blank stare.
It's just the face that changes. That's it.
Like he just loses his mouth?
Oh, no.
There is no worse hell for Kirby. How does he eat?
So, how does he speak?
How does he say hi? How does he say
Poyo.
hi? There you
No,
go.
that's a fate. That's a fate worse than death.
Can you give the horn tip a poison liquid? Yeah, I will. Well, some poison-like stuff, yeah. Okay, let's see.
I have no mouth and I must Poyo.
How do I Poyo with no mouth?
Would you do horror game characters like Bendy if they get enough votes?
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on the new Godzilla movie?
I may see it. I've never been the biggest Godzilla fan, though.
Yeah, neither have I.
It's like, I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't know. That's another one where I don't know if I'd see that in theaters. Because, like, I mean, I'm with you guys. It's like, pretty much the bulk of the Godzilla movies I've seen were, like, the classic Godzillas. I have not kept up with that series. So it's like, I might wait for that one to show up on Netflix.
I mean, it looks more promising than the other Godzilla movie.
Wasn't Godzilla in Death Battle?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, like that was the last time that was literally the last time I saw anything Godzilla related. Was Death Battle.
And then when I was
Wait, there's a new Godzilla movie. It's like, yes, Godzilla King of the Monsters. And from what I saw, it's Godzilla versus Mothra versus King Ghidorah. I could have sworn they threw another one in there, like Rodan or something. They're bringing in more monsters with Godzilla, so it's a big monster ball movie.
Yeah, well, I think from what I saw, like the plot of the movie is that actually it's like King Ghidorah is like wreaking havoc, and they got to rely on the help of the other monsters to take down King Ghidorah.
I will say though, I do like the design of Mothra. Mothra looks really pretty.
Mothra's always been pretty.
I know, but I think especially with the effects, because it's like, you know, she's got like, you know, the like the glowing translucent wings.
Right. Like the most that I ever got into Godzilla was that there was this game on the Xbox that myself and my stepbrother used to play a lot called Godzilla Saves the World, and it was literally like you play as all the different Godzilla monsters from over the years. And like this open sandbox fighting, like 3D fighting arena type game, and it was a lot of fun. Like I remember like really enjoying that game, and I remember love playing as I loved playing as Mothra too, because Mothra had this weird gimmick where Mothra would always start fights off as the caterpillar, and you had to have it metamorphose into Mothra in order to be able to actually fight as Mothra.
Okay. Is the new Kong bigger than Godzilla? Well, they are getting a versus movie in the future, so I don't know. Gotta be a relatively decent size.
It's like, oh no, it's like now that the Marvel Cinematic movie has met its quote unquote end, are all the other cinematic universes going to try to step in?
I'm mad.
About to get the Godzilla or the Chimera cinematic universe.
My Adobe crashed.
It's always fun. Don't you love it when that happens?
I'm just glad I actually didn't get started on anything.
It's the greatest thing ever when your stuff crashes.
It literally crashed as soon as I opened it. DJ Koopa asks, what was your best and worst moveset that you have done, and what if insert character here was in Smash?
What is the best and worst moveset that I've done? I don't really have much of an opinion on that, because here's my thing. If I didn't like the moveset, I wouldn't use it.
Now, if you want to go by viewership...
Well, I mean,
that's...
by viewership, the most criticized moveset is Steve's. But I stated in my in the mistakes video, or the mistakes stream, why I don't regret making that moveset, why I still think it's fine. And I'm gonna go more in depth with that in the video that I make talking about it specifically, which will be uploaded not this Friday but next Friday. Like this Friday, it's gonna be characters 1 to 10 that I do talk about for the mistakes, and then next Friday it'll be characters 11 to 20. I split them up because like characters 1 to 10 by themselves was already a 26-minute long video, so I figured it'd be best to just split them up by 10s, so that way it doesn't end up being an hour-long video.
Thoughts on Google theory?
What is Google theory?
I have no idea.
Never heard of it.
How would a Smash Bros. Movie work in your opinion?
Smash Bros.
Probably
movie?
the same way. Probably the same way they've handled, like, the story mode or the quote unquote stories of like Brawl and Ultimate. And I use those two because those are the only two Smash games with story.
Actually, speaking of which, Brandon, what's your thoughts about there being a story mode for Mario Maker now?
You know what? I'll upload that video soon. Smash Bros. Avengers.
I mean, is that not what it is, though?
Give them a jetpack.
Nope.
Yes, Alex. Yes, Alex Thompson. The Ultimate Room is still up. I don't know for how much longer though, considering PG's ending the stream soon.
Let me fix this hand, actually. Hold on. That hand looks like
Jetpack for Smash.
jetpack for Smash.
What is the better crossover, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or Infinity War Endgame?
Depends on the person. Like, if you don't care for Nintendo, you'd probably say Endgame. But that could not be me.
How would you feel if a Tetris fighter made it into the game?
Just let us have Tetris 99 and leave it at that.
I wouldn't mind. They made it good.
Are you? I'm angry.
Well, people have requested Tetris blocks.
I know they have.
So I mean, it's like if Tetris blocks get enough votes, BJ said he'd be down to trying to make a moveset.
Emilio, Ryan's not here.
Yeah, Ryan's at work.
Ryan's off trying to support his life, trying to support himself. Something that I'm gonna have to give a little watch to when I get a little more free time. Is the Runaway Guys Coliseum. That'll be an interesting watch to do.
What if the Sonic from the Sonic movie made it into the game?
That's not a video game character. Haha.
Well, he'd just blink out of existence because he's getting redesigned.
Pretty much. Okay. Honker, Stomper, and Noseman from Kirby Right Back Atcha?
Oh dear.
Who were they? Well, for one thing, if they were only in Kirby Right Back Atcha, then no, because they were never in a video game, so that's just a no right off the bat. But who were they?
Okay. How would you go about getting alternate fighter spirits? I hate trying to get them to appear in the shop.
Just keep
You
checking.
use items to just respawn. You can just use items to shuffle them.
Yeah, just keep trying over and over again. It's all you really can do. It's kind of just luck when you actually find them. Though the thing is, the game is pretty good about prioritizing the stuff that you don't have first. So generally, it will at least give you
just a bunch of spirits.
Yeah, it will generally give you the stuff. It will try to show you stuff that you don't have yet. So, best I can say is just keep checking until it's there.
Would you do a series of making boss characters?
Maybe, yeah. Like probably for characters that get requested that I just can't find. Like if there's ever characters that would work better as boss characters than they would as fighters. But at the same time, I feel like me doing things like that would defeat the purpose of this series. Because it's like, I feel like if there were ever a point where I just made, what if these characters were bosses? Or what if these characters were assist trophies? Suddenly everyone's going to be like, why aren't they fighters? Why couldn't you make them fighters? It's like, oh no. Maybe though. Because I guess, realistically, there are just going to be some characters that end up being, that just end up being assist trophies or boss characters just because it just won't work as assist trophies.
Oh, wow.
What?
Sorry, Smash Match was in. I'm not even mad, honestly.
What about the ones that you can only summon or get in the shop?
What do you mean? Like what? Wait, what?
I don't know, someone was just asking, what about the ones that you can only summon or get in the shop?
The spirits? Well, those are just
I guess.
those are just ones that you can only get in the shop or summon. Like you have no other choice. You gotta get them that way.
Magic Crystal Star Girl says, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but before I forget, I just want to say thanks for getting me into Fire Emblem. I love your discussion videos on Awakening.
Oh, no problem.
Those are super old.
Yeah, those are super old.
Yeah, from way back. Wow, that was from way back in the day.
Yeah, like I think this was before we even got the channel up and running.
Yeah.
Because weren't we originally going to upload that on BJ's channel?
I don't remember, but
I forget.
I don't know, but yeah, I think that was like one of our first discussions on SNG.
Yeah.
Because we were just gushing about the Fire Emblem characters. So it's like, hey, somebody liked it enough to try Fire Emblem. Then all right, mission accomplished.
All right then.
Any tips against a Ness main?
Don't let him grab you ever. That's all I got. Sorry. Honestly, I'm terrible at fighting Ness, so. You see, whenever I'm fighting Ness, specifically as Dedede, I just make sure that I'm ready to inhale PK fires whenever I can. And if I do get them off stage, my favorite thing to do is just inhale their lightning bolt and watch them drop. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, pray. Thank you, Sintrovert. Yeah, just pray. That's all you can do against Ness.
Any tip on maining Ridley?
I don't really main Ridley. Best I can say for him, though, is that Ridley is more of a rushdown character. Like, he's kind of an interesting combination of rushdown and patience. Because Ridley does have a lot of attacks that will leave him open. But in Ridley's case, you do need to be pressuring your opponent a lot to really just... You need to scare them. And that is what fits into Ridley's theming. He's a monster. You need to be scaring your opponents at all times with him. Like, that's how Ridley was kind of designed for his theme. Like, you need to be... if you're not attacking them, you need to be using that side B and grabbing them a lot. You need to get them second-guessing everything. So...
A repeat from my earlier question, as I didn't get an answer earlier. What do you think of Agumon's chances as a fighter with Digimon Survive coming to the Switch?
I don't know. Did it pause on me again? Yes, it did.
Alright, Magic Crystal Sparkles. I know, but because those videos, I got the game for Christmas, and I have new friends in college that share the same games I do, but I feel like thanking you guys. So I was like, oh, you're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, like I said, mission accomplished.
Fire Emblem Awakening
like,
is
here
a
we
great
are.
game.
It's like, here we are just geeking out about the characters, and it's like, hey, we at least know one person decided to give the game a shot. Mission accomplished.
Yes.
And is the only Fire Emblem game I've beaten.
Any tips against Captain Falcon?
Spacing.
Yeah, spacing, because Captain Falcon is the definition of rushdown.
Yeah, he's a rushdown character, and he needs to be close to you to do anything. So...
Yeah, so keep your distance.
Okay, and any tips against Joker?
Killing him fast.
Yeah, because he benefits from taking a beating.
Yeah. Like, you don't want to mess with that. Joker is a character you can rush down on a little bit more, because his options when he doesn't have Arsene are a little more limited. But at the same time, he does. Yeah, you also need to keep spacing in mind for Joker as well. Mostly angled spacing, because if you try rushing in right on him, he has Iha. That's a great move for getting in on opponents that are trying to run right at you. He has his mobility with the guns is amazing, because he can just be shooting at you and then randomly just dodge away or just jump into the air. Like, he has so many options with those. Like, you need to predict where that guy's gonna be. And if he gets Arsene, best I can say, depending on how comfortable you are with dealing with that, either run away or, deal with him quickly.
Tips for fighting a good Pichu without having an aneurysm.
I mean, Pichu got nerfed recently, so he's not as bad as he was before.
Play as a hard hitter. Pichu's big thing is that Pichu has a lot of combo potential, but because it's so light, literally a really strong hit on it will kill it. So
Can Villager
with
grab Iha? Yes, he can.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he can.
it can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any tips fighting Snake?
Don't get stuck.
Richter versus Snake. There you go.
With Snake's another character you need spacing with, because Snake is really good at playing neutral because of all of his projectiles, but he's also really scary at close combat. So that's just a case of Snake's kind of another patience game. Like, you need to get in on him, but at the same time, don't let him hit you.
Okay,
Combos do in fact matter.
yeah, it's like, not everybody's just asking tips. In the meantime, it is 10 o'clock. Time to review the list. Okay. Rayman, Eggman, Cuphead, Shovel Knight, Sora, Paper Mario, Geno, Agumon, Knuckles, Captain Toad, Marks, Hat Kid, Hollow Knight, Undyne, Phoenix Wright, Scorpion, Ninten, Bendy, Pokey/Porky, whichever name you want to go by, Magalore, Goomba, Rusty Slugger, Impa, Monokuma, the Scout, Isaac from Golden Sun, Karate Joe, Apom, the Conductor, Harry Potter, Clementine, Professor Layton, Wappy Dog, Taranza, Adeline, Zeke von Gembu, Dixie Kong, Gutsman, Baby Bowser, Diancie, Nathan Drake, Ryuji, Alucard, King Boo, Emperor Bullblax, Scrafty, Goro Akechi, Electric Man, Dunsparce, Team Skull Grunt, Conquer, Quote, Jet the Hawk, Raichu, Guzma, a Mage Mii Fighter, Jotaro Kujo, Demo Man, Mickey Mouse, Isaac from the Binding of Isaac, Roblox, Veridi, Spider-Man, Psylux, Funky Kong, Puzzle and Minoon, Tetra/Toon Zelda, SpongeBob, Metal Mario, Tiki, Groudon, Wolf Link, Nia, The Medic, Laboman, Infinite, Primarina, Roxas, All Might, Philia, Charmy Bee, Dementio, Cream the Rabbit, Louie from Pikmin, Aqua, Kuntz from Klonoa, Riku, Sephiroth, Rosie from Animal Crossing, Maka Albarn, Moffat, Axel from Mega Man X, Steven Universe, Crypto, Death the Kid, Pea Shooter, Guilmon, Renamon, The Kid from I Wanna Be the Guy, Fortnite Default, Ryu Hayabusa, The Bread from I Am Bread, Dark Matter, Frogger, Ice King from Adventure Time, Lord Crump, Toga Himiko, Batman, The Fazbear Gang, Paper Bowser, Homer Simpson, Rasputin from Psychonauts, Batter and Pablo from Off, Vile from Mega Man X, Fantoon, Shy Guy, Asura from Asura's Wrath, Crystal, Deadpool, Garchomp, Godzilla, Pepsi Man, Springtrap, Wonder Red, Riptor, Morgana, Tetris Block, Big Band, Galactonite, Kellum, and King Piccolo.
All right. And I guess real quickly, what do you guys think of Nidoking Kirby? Just one little fix. Here we go.
Who is the most suggested? Like for the list tonight, or just period?
Well, I just say for the list tonight, yeah. And then also, I saw someone ask a question regarding how do you deal with somebody who has counters that last for like 9 seconds. Okay, exaggeration, obviously. It does feel like that though. Honestly, yeah, it does feel like that. But dealing with counter characters,
Just grab.
yeah, grabs and predicting when they're going to counter. Baiting their counters are also really good. Like if you're going in for an aerial attack when you're in the air, obviously when you can't grab, if you think they're going to grab, don't attack. Let them counter. Let them counter, and then attack them right as soon as the counter frames end. Otherwise, yeah, just use a lot of grabs. All right, so that's it. So this will be the last hat for tonight. Kangaskhan Kirby. So I think it'll be as simple as just this little black part and then the ears. And it's gonna be a little. So we had sassy Kirby at the beginning of the stream. So we're ending the stream with mad Kirby because Kangaskhan's neutral special is rage. So
Any tip against someone who shields a lot? Same thing with someone who counters a lot. Just grab.
yeah, grab or just spam attacks that you know deal shield damage. Like if people like the shield, break it.
People they want a baby Kirby.
But he's already.
Hey, Kirby's already a
All right.
babby.
All right, you guys got it.
You're already gonna get mad, Kirby. What more do you want? We want baby Kirby. Oh.
Clippy for Smash? I'm getting mad.
Why?
Chat is making me upset.
Why?
Clippy for Smash?
Who's Clippy?
The paperclip with the eyes?
Oh, okay, sure. It's never been in a video game, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's why chat's making me mad.
Whatever.
Bill Cipher's asking, can anyone explain why the stream was delayed?
What do you
Delayed.
mean?
Wasn't delayed. I started it on time. What do you mean delayed?
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, looks like I'll be able to squeeze in one more game. Maybe two.
I think that's about as simple as it's gonna get. Because Kangaskhan doesn't really have much to its head.
Oh, apparently Magic Crystal Star Girl wants to try out Ghost Trick.
BJ did a playthrough of that game.
No, but that's what she's saying. Like, she saw the playthrough that BJ did, and now she wants to play first.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Definitely give it a shot. Okay. See those ears again? Okay. Kangaskhan's a really weird Pokemon, honestly. Like, what is it supposed to be exactly? Because it is not a kangaroo.
I mean, it's got the K in its name.
Like, that is not a kangaroo. What is Kangaskhan supposed to be? Like, I'm fairly certain the only reason why it's called Kangaskhan is because of the, it's because it has a pouch. You know, other animals have pouches, you know, guys. Game freak. Or, really... I don't know. Actually, hold on. What's Kangaskhan's Japanese name?
Does it have a Japanese name? I mean, most Pokemon don't have Japanese names.
They do. What are you talking about? Yeah, most of them do. No, most Pokemon do have Japanese names. It is not often when you see a Pokemon have a name that's the same in both English and Japanese. Someone look that up. What is Kangaskhan's Japanese name, and what does it translate to?
Kangaskhan, Japanese, Garura.
What does that mean?
Wow. Gotta find out real quick.
You wanted the name. What more do you? You asked
like,
what the name was. What more do you want?
Okay, to Google Translate.
Well, Bulbapedia should just say what it means, I imagine.
Well, it just has the Japanese kanji and then Garura. It doesn't have what it actually means.
Oh, well. Dang it, Bulbapedia.
Yep, and Google Translate fails. Because of course it does.
It has to mean something.
Its Japanese name is derived from kangaroo and ruler.
So it's not a kangaroo. That is not a kangaroo. I'm upset. There's a freaky kangaroo.
I mean, by that logic, Pikachu's a freaky mouse.
Well, it at least looks like a mouse.
No, it doesn't.
What features on this, aside from this, look like kangaroo?
I don't know what features on Pikachu make it look like a mouse. That's not a mouse tail, first and foremost.
I'm upset.
And there it is.
I'm upset.
See, at least Meowth and Persian look like legit cats.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I think we can all still agree that Kangaskhan's a cool Pokemon. Julian, thank you. Okay.
Favorite ghost type Pokemon? I feel like we've answered that before.
Favorite ghost type?
Yeah.
Mine would be Mimikyu.
I honestly want to say Bayonet, because I really like its Mega form.
Probably gotta say Chandelure. Ghost type is a type I don't really play around with all that much.
The Pokemon Pig, thank you. So which Pokemon Pig are you? You Sproing? You Tepig? I don't know what other Pokemon Pigs are there. Mankey's a pig monkey. Does that count for something, I guess?
Yep. Molly Perry, what's with you getting technical with Pokemon? First Pokemon get names now. This is just what BJ does. That's like, for the love of God, don't get. You know what? Actually, no. I am going to start this. BJ, Diddy Kong, chimp.
He's a monkey. He's not a chimp. He has a tail. Damn it, Danny.
I was like, I want to. I was like, I was gonna keep my mouth shut, but no.
He's a...
Who hurt you, Danny? Who forced your hand?
I didn't forget the blush. Don't worry, I got it. I got it.
I know. It's just. There's just some things that just set BJ off like that. It's like, don't ever call Diddy Kong a freaking chimp.
Do you remember the DK crew? Probably Diddy, honestly. Actually, that's a tough call. Cause I really like Dixie.
Let's see. Would you be okay if someone made a Smash fan game with your characters in it?
I wouldn't mind. They're not my characters.
Secondly, who would go through the trouble of doing that?
Oh, actually, hold on. I should clarify actually real quick. When you say my characters, are you referring to the What If characters or my OCs? My OCs. Fan characters. They're not OCs. They're not original. Except for Urpain, but even then. Are you referring to the what? I'm assuming you're referring to the What If characters. Because if you are, go nuts. I don't care.
Jordan Carroll asks, what is Curious George, BJ? A chimp or a monkey?
Curious George, if I recall, is a chimp because he has he does not have a tail. Then again, I would need to look at Curious George again because I have not seen anything about that simian for a long time.
Rude.
It's like, yeah, Brian's like, BJ gets angry at people calling Diddy a chimp. Also, BJ calls Donkey Kong a monkey during the Punch-Out playthrough.
Ah, god damn it. God damn it. This is why Piranha Plant is good.
Galitos Fighter, thank you.
How do you choose characters to make a moveset for?
Requests.
Pretty much requests, really.
The audience.
Yeah,
That's how.
yeah, audience request, or just if I feel like doing the character. That's it.
Okay. If Kirby was any superhero, which would he be?
Like compared to a real superhero?
Probably Rogue from X-Men.
That makes sense, yeah. I can see that.
Okay, White Oak, BJ, would it be possible for you to be able to make a moveset out of a visual novel character like Monica?
As long as, well, I mean, like a video game visual novel? Yeah. Because here's the thing. It's not all about just seeing the moveset to work off of. It's all, a big part of it is theming. Like, there are some characters that are more amalgamations of certain stuff from their games than anything. Like Mr. Game & Watch is a big example of that. But then there are characters who originally did not have any fighting style whatsoever, but were given one based off of the theming from their games. Captain Falcon's an example of that. Captain Falcon's whole deal with F-Zero is fast-paced racing and really aggressive racing. So they themed Captain Falcon into a really fast, aggressive fighter. As for Monica, like, it would definitely take a while, especially considering that in context of the game, she is an 18-year-old high school girl.
Yeah, well, Brian brings up the point. Yeah, Phoenix Wright is in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so yeah, you can make a visual novel character into a fighter if you you gotta get really creative.
Yeah. All right, here's
That was
angry.
a close game.
Here's angry Kirby. So now let me do this.
What Kirby hats would you personally change in the game right now?
I'd give Daisy, Peach, and Rosalina better hats because literally all they have is the crown. Like I would have liked to see them with the hair too. Like that was a little dull.
I also love how when Kirby absorbs Shulk, he doesn't even get a hat.
Yeah, he just gets the Monado. That's all he gets. So yeah, that one could have been changed. Like that a little more effort could have been put into that one.
Though I guess to be fair, I guess the Monado is one of Shulk's greatest features.
Like I wouldn't have, like they could have put the Monado on his back. Like I don't mind them having that, but they could have also given him the hairstyle too.
I know. Breath of the Wild Link. Yeah, I think like Breath of the Wild Link, definitely his features lie in the hair now. I mean, because we've had every other Link. We have 3 other Links that have the hat. Like, I guess they could have just kept the hair for Link.
Yeah.
Especially considering naturally, Link doesn't, or this Link doesn't even have the tunic and everything. Like, he's got the champions clothes. I might pop in Breath of the Wild after this because I really feel like playing that game again.
I really want to play Pikmin.
Who's your favorite Digimon?
Guilmon. I really like me some Guilmon.
And I should have an answer to this question because Ellie made me watch the entire Digimon season with her.
Oh, which one?
I think the first one.
Oh, the first one's good.
Watch Tamers. Tamers is so good too.
So, and then we started and then we started watching O2.
Not as good.
Why? That's what I just gotta say. Why?
We're watching everything.
Let's see, how would you feel about making Jotaro Kujo a moveset? That's pretty. Yeah, BJ already passed that responsibility off to me and Ryan. Yeah, so yeah, if Jotaro gets enough votes, then yeah, that's a moveset that Ryan and I are gonna have to make.
And what would Mona's moveset be? Delivering pizza?
What? Mona's?
Yeah, from WarioWare.
Oh, yeah, sure. She can deliver pizza.
You know what, Alexa? What time does Papa John's close? Oh wait, no, it's closing.
Don't go to Papa John's.
Pizza on 280 bypass in Phoenix City is open until tonight at 11 p.m.
And I just remember we had this discussion. Alexa, what time does Pizza Hut close?
The Pizza Hut on 280 bypass in Phoenix City is open until tonight at 11 p.m.
The pizza places stay up late.
Yeah, they do. Like my Pizza Hut, like weekdays, or like Sunday to what is it? Thursday, like we close at 11, but then on Fridays and Saturdays we close at 1.
In the morning?
Weekends, yeah.
Huh.
I don't mind it though; it's good money.
Okay, Maddox, who is your main / favorite character?
In Smash, DDD. Well, DDD is my main. In terms of favorite character, it's actually in Smash. Bowser, Daisy. I really like Joker. I mean, look at me. I like DDD. I really like DDD, but he's not my favorite out of all those characters. But he's the one that I'm best with.
Okay, of Guilmon's Megaforms, do you prefer Gallantmon or Megidramon?
Megidramon is cooler in concept, but I do like Gallantmon a little. I do like Gallantmon a little more, just because Oh, Smiles! Thanks for the donation. Request: Rygar and Master Blaster. Okay, Danny got that down.
On it.
Like Gallantmon is cooler in concept, though. I will say the Tamers did kind of ruin it a little bit for me. Like they probably did not need to just make his voice just the combination of Guilmon's and what's his face's voice. Like that probably didn't need to happen.
Brandon, Joel the Parrot's asking, are you ready to start the Smash?
He might have went to go get pizza.
Oh, figures. Okay.
Oh, I see people bowing out of the room. Is everyone done playing?
I don't know. Realms asks, so for you three, what 2 dragons do you think I should throw into this panel as a cameo / Easter egg?
I don't know. Like dragons from what? Like Pokemon Dragon, or just dragons in general, or... Go, and now I'm gonna do this. Check this.
In general.
I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a trick, a little flash trick that I got here. So let me do that. this part. 'Cause I really want to emphasize the fact that Kirby is mad. So let's do this. Let me get the correct color. In color. Oh, wait, no, look. Linear color. There we go. Okay. So. Oh, nope. Did not mean to do that. Back up. Ooh. Wrong side. Alright, hold on. I have to do something else. Let me just do this. There we go. Actually, I could make this work. Hold on. Kirby. This. So. Come here, Curbs. I'm just going to flip you this way. There we go.
Ooh,
Bless you.
there you go.
Didn't quite work as well as I thought. Hold on. Let's try this. Get in there. May have to do that. No, don't do that. Bring it in just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Flip him back. So now here's what I'm going to have to do for this part. Bring that down. Mad Kirby! There we go. How's that look, guys? He mad. Let's try... Alright. So that's Kangaskhan Kirby. How's he look, guys?
Looks like people are liking it.
Alright.
Oh my god, my soul.
And here, actually, you know what? Let me add a little bit more to it. Just to emphasize that he's mad. He's really mad. He's a mad Curb.
It's cute when it's mad.
Let's see here. So I'm just gonna grab one of this. Radial.
How did rage work again?
In the game, it works where it acts. So think of Incineroar's revenge, which is funny.
Yeah, because I was thinking the concept of Incineroar.
Yeah, but like unlike that, where it superpowers up one attack, the next attack, that lands. How I had it work for Kangaskhan was that it was an attack that it acts when you use it and get hit during the active frames. It's not a counter, but what it does is it increases Kangaskhan's strength, like the power of how much damage it deals with all of its attacks.
Right.
And you can stack it. Like every time you get hit while using the rage, it stacks. So all of their attacks will deal like 1% more damage every time you successfully pull it off. But the stacks will disappear if you use any of the other specials. So pretty much in corresponds to how rage actually works in the game, where like when you use rage over and over again and keep getting hit, the next rage attack will be stronger. But if you use a different attack, it stops. Like it resets. Here we go. Some more Jay Kaufman. bigger. Well, actually, I don't. Hold on. Who am I dying? I'm making this way too hard on myself. Again, as usual.
Oh my god.
Make things way too complicated on myself. There we go. There we go. Mad curb. It's a mad curb.
Gooey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. That does it for Mad Curb. Let's make a new one. Oh, how do you spell Kangaskhan? I can never remember. Kangas.
Isn't it KHA?
What?
Isn't it KHAN?
Someone spell Kangaskhan in the chat for me, please.
Or maybe I'm stupid. I don't know.
Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan.
Thank you.
I guess I am the dumb.
Why would you miss?
Oh no. Khan is at the end. KHAN is at the end. It has to be. Yeah.
Why would you mislead me like that, Brandon? God.
I said maybe I was the stupid one. I clearly said maybe I am the dumb.
That's okay. Kirby still loves you. Because Kirby loves everybody. All right. And that does it. So, that'll do it for tonight. So, we got Sassy Kirby Frisk.
Oh, did you end off?
Oh, well, no. We're still live. I'm just
No, I mean, did you finish? I mean, did you finish?
Yeah, this is it for the Kirby hats for tonight.
Okay, then we'll make this the last fight in the Smash room.
Just show off all the Kirby hats that I've done tonight.
Like to those that played with me on Smash tonight, I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Ugh. I guess. Well, I have the Kirby hats on the screen. Danny, do you want to end it off with the final list?
Yes. Alrighty. So. Okay. So no more requests now. So this is what I got: Rayman, Eggman, Cuphead, Shovel Knight, Sora, Paper Mario, Geno, Agumon, Knuckles, Captain Toad, Marks, Hat Kid, Hollow Knight, Undyne, Phoenix Wright, Scorpion, Min-10, Bendy, Pokey or Porky, Magalore, Goomba, Rusty Slugger, Impa, Monokuma, the Scout, Isaac from Golden Sun, Karate Joe, Apom, the Conductor, Harry Potter, Clementine, Professor Layton, Wappy Dog, Taranza, Adeline, Zeke Von Genbu, Dixie Kong, Gutsman, Baby Bowser, Diancie, Nathan Drake, Ryuji, Alucard, King Boo, Emperor Bullblacks, Scrafty, Goro Akechi, Electric Man, Dunsparce, Team Skull Grunt, Conquer, Quote, Jet the Hawk, Raichu, Guzma, Mage Me Fighter, Jotaro Kujo, The Demo Man, Mickey Mouse, Isaac from The Binding of Isaac, Roblox, Veridi, Spider-Man, Silux, Funky Kong, Plusle and Minoon, Tetra/Toon Zelda, SpongeBob, Metal Mario, Tiki, Groudon, Wolflink, Nia, The Medic, Laboman, Infinite, Primarina, Roxas, All Might, Philia, Charmy Bee, Dementio, Cream the Rabbit, Louie from Pikmin, Aqua, Guntz, Riku, Sephiroth, Rosie from Animal Crossing, Maka Albarn, Muffet, Axel from Mega Man X, Steven Universe, Crypto, Death the Kid, Pea Shooter, Gilmon, Renamon, Kid from I Wanna Be the Guy, Fortnite Default, Ryu Hayabusa, Frogger, Ice King from Adventure Time, Lord Crump, Toga Himiko, Batman, Fazbear Gang, Paper Bowser, Homer Simpson, Rasputin from Psychonauts, Batter and Pablo, Vile from Mega Man X, Phantoon, Shy Guy, Asura, Crystal, Deadpool, Garchomp, Godzilla, Pepsi Man, Springtrap, Wonder Red, Riptor, Morgana, Tetris Block, Big Band, Galactonite, Kellum, King Piccolo, Knights, Yami Yugi, Gunvolt, Tails Doll, Iggy from JoJo, Star Killer, Monica, Adroxus, Sly Cooper, Octoling, Zero and Sigma from Mega Man X, Mona from WarioWare, Rygar, Master Blaster, Lancer, Chris, and Susie.
Whew. All right, you guys are gonna keep me doing this for years. I look forward to it. All right, so I guess with that said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I got 6 more hats done, though technically it's only 3. It was only 4 more characters, so 7, 8, 9, 10. So, regardless of such, I will not be streaming tomorrow nights. Well, not even for a couple more nights, because I work. Because I work Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And then I generally have Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays off. So yeah, like I gotta go to work, guys. I do have a day job. Well, technically it's a night job. I work nights, but regardless of such. So yeah, like next time I stream, definitely more Kirby hats. Will probably be soonest next Monday, latest next Wednesday. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, thank you to Danny and Brandon, as well as Brian, who was here earlier. And we will see you all next time. Take care.